Hello. Welcome, welcome. If you can see me, hello. My name's Liz. This is Guided by Angels, and this is a live Q&A with me today on this terrific Thursday afternoon in the UK. It's nearly 4:15 in the afternoon. I'm sending everyone so much love, and if you are watching this back later with me as a replay, welcome. Just click anywhere during the replay and you'll receive an answer in the moment, something you need to know. If you are jumping on with me right now live, hello, welcome, welcome. Just pop your question in the chat for me and we can answer some questions. I am late today. I'm usually not on this time. I'm usually on in the morning, but I've had a busy morning this morning. I've worked this morning, then I've had to go and pick up my new mobile phone, which I'm really excited about. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to jump on now and do a couple of hours. So that's why I'm here. So obviously no one's expecting me to be live right now. So I'm just waiting for people to come in. I'm chilling out and seeing what happens. And if you do jump on, then amazing. So welcome, welcome, welcome. This is super exciting. The sun's shining, as you can see. Hey, Cece Lynn, great to have you here, honey. Thank you for jumping in. How does my love feel today? Let's see. I feel a shift. Give me a little bit of fear there. So what's going on with him today? What's going on with him today? He's miserable. And he's confused. Okay, so he's miserable and confused today. So why? Why is he miserable and confused? What's he going through? Because he knows that he's meant to be with you. Okay, it's as simple as that. So he's miserable in his life because he's not with you. He's confused because he's trying to work out what to do. But he knows he can't escape his destiny. So he knows you're his destiny. And true love stands the test of time. The flame will continue to burn. So he knows that he's not really going to be happy until he's actually with you, okay? So you've got a power animal guiding both of you at this current time. So let's see what animal is around you. So there's an animal guiding you both. So your power animal is with you. So what power animal is guiding him at this current time? A badger, to ground himself so he can find the answers, so he can stop being so confused, because very likely he's all up in his head, overthinking everything, and that's causing a problem. And if you're picking up on this energy too, make sure you're grounding yourself through nature, meditation and breath work to feel more stable in the physical reality. You're building a solid foundation for the future. You may find that Monday's videos coming up really resonate with you, okay? So, and obviously you're feeling a shift because you know things are changing. Let me just see what animal is guiding you. I feel the badger is guiding both of you. But is there a specific animal around you? Yeah, you got the zebra, because you've been reminded that you have accomplished a lot. So the zebra comes through, the zebra comes through when you are ascending, when you move into a higher level of awareness. So this is validation from heaven for you that the hard work you're doing is paying off. So give yourself credit for how far you've come. And the shift that you're feeling is real. So trust in that feeling, okay? Let's get one more card for your mission or journey or anything else you need to know. You got the lion, fear is an illusion, and hold on to your vision. So this is also as you approach the Lion's Gate portal on the 8/8, make sure you're holding your vision. I hope that helps, okay? Megan, great to see you, honey. Thank you for being here. Will I clear my next exam? Okay, well, first of all, believe that you will, and you will. It's all about perception and believing in yourself and knowing that you'll be successful. Yeah, you got to overcome your ego, because the ego can get in the way. So the ego causes the problem. I'm just take my socks off, and grounding will help you as well. Okay, grounding yourself. So will I clear my next exam? Go into it with a clear mindset and say to yourself, I can do this. Call an Archangel Zadkiel, because he will help you to remember facts and figures and any information you need. And he will help you to obviously retain the information you need during the exam. So I feel the first step is to overcome your ego and your fear and worry about it, and remember that an exam does not make you who you are. Whether you clear the exam or you don't, you're still you. Okay, so don't think, oh my goodness me, I've got to do this or else. Think, no, everything happens for a reason. If I clear the exam, great. If I don't, there'll be another opportunity or something else will happen. Everything happens for a reason. And it will make you stronger and more powerful. So I feel what's coming through here is you've got the absolute resources you need to clear this exam. You're not giving me a yes or a no, because number one, it's up to you. It's how you handle the situation. And it's up to you to have faith in yourself, and then the answer will be revealed. Okay, so it's clearly a lesson you're learning. So the angels aren't giving you a definite yes or a no, because it's something you've got to learn. But they show me with the King of Pentacles that you can absolutely overcome the ego, and that you have the power to clear this exam, to absolutely do this through grounding yourself, through believing in yourself, and you've got all the resources you need. Okay, and don't let anyone else put you off as well. You know, if someone's perhaps overseeing this exam, who's in authority, or who can trigger your ego a little bit, because you are just as good as anybody else. So let me just get one more card to see if they give me a yes or a no. Will you clear this exam? Okay, will you clear this exam? You've got to go within, you've got to do the work, okay? So this is saying to you, as long as you're like really focused, because the Hermit is focused, the Hermit is illuminated, the Hermit goes within. So I feel the message is, everything you need to clear this exam is within you. You just have to access it. And Archangel Zadkiel will help you to access it, retain all the facts and figures and information. And Archangel Gabriel will help you to put it down on paper, or whatever the exam is, whether it's a written exam, oral exam, whatever it is. Archangel, I've got Ariel coming through as well. So I feel Archangel Ariel, who's the angel of resources, and Archangel Gabriel, who's the angel connected with communication, connected with career and everything in general, are going to help you. So Archangel Zadkiel, Archangel Gabriel, and Archangel Ariel are going to assist you with this. I hope that helps, okay? And let us know what happens when you do clear the exam, because I'm sure you will. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for being here. I'm sending you lots of love. And I'm not usually on at this time, but I thought I'd jump on anyway. So we've got Dan says, will Abby reach out to me? Okay, so is Abby going to reach out to you? Okay, is Abby going to reach out to you? Is Abby going to reach out to you? Okay, so looking likely. I would say yes, you got the Knight of Wands and the Ten of Cups. This could be happening between now and October. Now, they always give me the furthest timeline out, so I'm sure it's going to be before then. But I feel at this current time, Abby is making the adjustments required to make a move. So I do feel Abby will make a move, and it will lead to something good, okay? Because you've got the Ten of Cups there. So I feel it's going to lead to what you want. So the Ten of Cups is like happy home, union, relationship. So I feel they will take the action step needed, okay? Now, in the meantime, you could be working on you, okay? You could be going through some kind of move or change in your own life as well. So your guidance says you're going through ascension. So remember this fact, okay? Your higher selves are always together. Your higher selves are always united. So even if you're not physically communicating, you are telepathically communicating. So you have access to connect with Abby regardless, whether you are physically connecting or not, because you're going through ascension as well. You may even have dreams about planes, or you may see planes, because planes are also a sign about coming back around. So I feel she's coming back around, okay? But I feel the answer is yes. Okay, again, timeline-wise, something could happen over the next 10 days, 10 weeks, or between now and October at the latest. But yes, I do feel there's going to be a reaching out. I hope that helps, okay? And we've got Shad, thank you for being here. Will Arian return to Shadi or Shadi? So will Arian return? Okay, I'm sorry if I'm saying the names wrong. I don't need to say them right. It's just I'm still connecting with the guardian angels around them, okay? But I do apologise if I'm saying them wrong. So I feel at this current time you've got to release your fear. So you could be having some worry or sleepless nights about this. I feel this person is also overthinking this at this current time, wanting to return, but perhaps there's anxiety there. So I feel there's still lessons being learned. So there could be some worry that you need to release first before this person returns, okay? But I do feel this person's thinking about it at this current time. So is A going to return to S? Is A going to return? Well, I do feel yes, because I feel that the passion is there. There's still passion there. There's still fire there. And I feel that there's emotion still there. So this person has a lot of emotion still for you, or for S, okay? The emotion is still there. So I do feel that yes, you will reunite, or you will come back together, or there will be some kind of heartfelt communication. But I feel for this to happen, you've got to release your fear around it, because I do feel you may be worrying about this, overthinking this, stressing a little bit about it, especially at night time, okay? Anything else you need to know about this? Anything else? Yeah, you will definitely reunite. So they're just confirming that. The way the angels work with me is they give me the guidance you need to know first, and then the answer comes through. Okay, so the answer is yes, you'll reunite with the Three of Cups there. But I feel at the current time, this person is watching you in some way. So they could just be watching you or thinking about you or working it out. Let go of your fear and then the movement will come in. But I feel this person's going to open up to you and be a bit vulnerable with you when they do return. Timeline-wise, could be coming in after September time. I'm not saying definite because it could come in before then, but I feel the quicker you let go of your own anxiety, the quicker this will happen, because this may be keeping you up at night at the moment. You may be overthinking it, worrying about it, stressing about it, and when you stop doing that, that will create a shift. But I have got September coming through as significant after September or over the next 3 months or so. I hope that helps again. Thank you for being here, everyone. I'm sending you lots of love. Hey, Ashwini, great to see you, honey. So next question we're doing is, we've got Naomi says, will Elle contact me to reunite? There's a lot of messages here about coming back together with people. Trust is the key. So will Elle contact you to reunite? Will Elle contact you? They're currently overcoming their struggles, okay? They know they've hurt you and let you down. There's still passion there. There's still fire there. Okay, but I feel at this moment there's a worry about if you'll actually listen, because there's been struggle and pain. So the message here for you is to keep your thoughts positive about this situation instead of perhaps going into fear or worry. So is this person going to reunite with you? Yes, Three of Cups. So again, they're giving you the information first for this to happen. So I feel you must think positive. The Five of Swords for me as a reader is about your perception of things. So for example, if you think, oh, it's never going to happen, or then you're creating that into reality. If you're thinking it will happen, then it will. And I feel that this person is definitely thinking about it, okay? So when you let go of your own struggle around this and breathe, that's when it will come. But the answer is yes, you will reunite. Is there any other guidance you need to know? Hey, Melissa, great to see you, honey. I know I'm on later today. I've been out today and got my new phone. So this is your person. That's what you need to know. This is whether you class this person as a soulmate, a twin flame, a counterpart, a person you're meant to be with, a fated person, whomever. The answer is yes. And you got a yes anyway. Will I contact you to reunite? Yes. Timeline-wise, again, I can't give you an exact timeline. You've just got to have trust in the process, okay? But you will reunite with Three of Cups there. And this person is watching you at this current time. The more positive you are, the quicker it will come. I hope that helps, okay? Hi, everyone jumping in. We've got Alpha says hi to you, honey. Let me just do, I will be prioritizing super chats, okay? It's just how I do it. So, and then I'll go back into the chat if there is none. So let's do Shavaya first of all, okay? Message from my DM, please. Thank you for the donation. So what does your DM want you to know? You deserve everything the world has to offer. So he wants to give you everything. He wants to give you the world, okay? He knows that you absolutely deserve that, okay? So what else? What else do you need to know? Leo, look at this. Leo season significant coming through here. So I feel he's gathering courage and strength and bravery to move forward. Now, this is powerful energy. We're in Leo season now. There's shifts happening. So I feel during this Leo season, you could have some contact coming in. He's feeling more energetic, stronger. I mean, I feel that way moving into this energy. I don't know if you feel that way yourself today, but I feel there's definitely been a shift with moving from Cancer season, which was also very emotional, into Leo season. But also remember, we've moved beyond Mercury retrograde as well now. So he's definitely going through a shift, okay? And he's going to give himself permission to be happy and follow his heart. That's what he's currently working on. He needs to find the strength within him to say, I am allowing myself to be happy, because that's what he's been struggling with. He's been holding himself back, making everyone else happy, suffering inside. And now he's giving himself permission to be happy. That's his guidance from heaven, to follow his heart. And he wants to give you everything. So I feel there could be some contact coming in during the Leo season, or at least strength to move something forward and follow his heart. I hope that helps, okay? Let's do Ashwini. Okay, thank you for being here, honey. Can I get a message from Amit, please? So what does Amit want you to know today? What does he want to say? Every show and movie reminds me of us. So he's being reminded of you in the films and shows and things he's seen in his physical world. Okay, I get reminded of you in things, okay? And he's saying, I'm fascinated by your divinity. Now, I love this because the two hearts are coming together, or the two, do you know, I've just noticed as well, I mean, I've used this deck earlier today when I did a reading for the channel coming up, but I've just realised it's a white rose. Obviously, I know I've used this deck loads of times, but it's significant because I've been seeing white roses for my own journey. I don't know if you've been seeing them too, but the two halves coming together there, I just saw white roses, and it's a significant sign of a new beginning, okay, and like purity and cleansing and forgiveness and healing. So he's fascinated by you, okay, the way you are. So what is he going through? What else? Hey, Cece, welcome, honey. So it feels right when you were together, because it is right to be together. Listen to love, not logic. So he's feeling the truth, and he knows the truth, and you know the truth as well. You know, when you are together, it feels right. And I know you haven't been together for a while, but this is like when you are feeling each other's energy, connecting in dreams, thinking of each other, it feels right. When he allows himself to think about you, it feels right. And that's what he's listening to, his heart, to his love, not logic. That's the message coming through. I hope that helps, okay? Cece, thank you for the donation, honey. I'll just wait for your question to come in. It's a bit warm in this room, you know. It's like a greenhouse in here in the afternoon because the sun comes in. I've got all the blinds down and it's still really hot. So may I get guidance and a message from Jake, of course. So what does Jake want you to know today? What does Jake want you to know today? So he's saying to you, I'm a mess, okay? So he feels like he's a mess. He may feel like his life is a mess. So, and you could be picking up on that. I feel like my life is a mess. I'm a mess. And he needs to work on his stability as well. So he's being guided to take a leap of faith towards you, but it feels like there's something going on in his stability. So he may feel like his finances are a mess, or he may feel like his life is a mess in some way. And you're working on your stability too, remember? So a comfort zone is a false sense of security. We know that. So if he's in a comfort zone at this time, somewhere that feels normal and safe because it's become that way through repetition, he's realizing that true stability comes from within. Okay, true stability comes from knowing where you need to be. So I'm not going to read the whole message out because I'm not picking up on that message directly. I just feel that he's realizing that there's certain things in his life he needs to change, okay? And he's going through ascension. You may be going through ascension as well. And then the proposal will come in. So when I say the proposal, this is like, can we meet up? Can we talk? Can we sort things out? So he's going through some kind of ascension to be able to come forward correctly. And I feel that you want this as well. So the proposal may be, can we meet up for a drink? Okay, I'm seeing the wine glass there. So obviously you may want to get married and all those things in the future. But I'm seeing this as he's going to say to you, once he's sorted himself out, and that could also be connected with his career, connected with his money, because it's to do with stability, which again is you mirroring each other because you're also working on your stability too, and your finances and your career, which we're going to connect with in a minute, okay? So I feel that when he's worked on that, he's going to say, can we meet up? Can we go for a drink? Can we talk? So you're both going through some kind of ascension to be brought back together. So let's get a message about your finances and career. Thank you to everyone who's jumping in. I'm sending you lots of love. So what do you need to know about your finances and your career at this time? The tower is falling so things can be rebuilt. Now the tower, you might think, oh my goodness, be the tower. But it's actually a really great card because it means that things are shifting. There's a great shift happening. Things fall apart to fall together. So if anything has been falling apart, it's so you can actually get your act together yourself and say, do you know what? I am a manifester. I'm going to change my circumstances. I'm not going to put up with things the way that they were. Okay, you've got your power animals with you at the bottom of the deck, so you're being guided. And you've got yes. So you've got yes answer. Then, again, the angels are connected with what you need to know, that this person is your twin flame. So Phil Jake is also there going through some chaos because this tower will also be connected with him as well. So I feel he's going through some tower moments and you may be picking up on that too. So what else do you need to know about your finances and career? Let's bring in this deck, okay? So let's bring you one of these cards in. What do you need to know about career or finances or anything you're going through? You've got, this is about you being authentic, okay? So remember, when you act out of alignment with your true self, it causes blockages. So that means when you're not believing in yourself, or you're not trusting, or you're not allowing things to move forward because you're perhaps thinking, oh, when is this going to happen? Or, when you're overthinking things, that gets in the way. It causes a block to the flow of energy. So examine where you may be compromising your truth and shed what doesn't align with you. And this is also about you choosing what you do in work and knowing that you do have that choice. Authenticity is your key to manifestation. So being true to yourself, believing in yourself, knowing your own worth and value. So I'm not saying you're being inauthentic in any way, even though that's what the message is on this card. It's about you knowing that when you act out of alignment with your true self, which means you're not believing, you're not trusting, you're not allowing things to unfold, that's what causes the blockages. When you believe that outside circumstances have control over you, that's when you cause yourself blockages. When you believe you're in control and have faith in that, that's when things move forward. So the tower is falling to create a new beginning. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, where are we going next then? So we've got Ashwini donating for a friend there. Thank you, honey. So what's your friend's masculine want to say? So first card out is, let's go away and start over somewhere new. So it may be when you get together, when you come into union, you're going to have a complete fresh start. So you could move. This could even be about relocation. So I definitely feel there's going to be a new beginning somewhere else, somewhere other than where you are now. So it's like, maybe it's because he wants to get away from things. And obviously, we can never really get away from things because we take things with us wherever we go, whether it's baggage, thoughts, situations. But I feel he wants a fresh start. So I feel a fresh start will come in. And that may be what you're manifesting. This could even be like traveling or starting somewhere completely new in a new location itself. And he said, I don't deserve you. And that's what he's working on, his own fears. Perhaps he feels he doesn't deserve you because he's taken so long. He does love you. He's saying, I love you. And I was wrong. So he's apologising for something he's done. I was wrong. So what does he feel like he was wrong about? What does he feel like he was wrong about, okay? I need to forgive myself first. So it's whatever he needs to forgive himself for. He said, I wish I could change it, but I will walk away. So I wish I could change it. I feel like this about the past. I wish I could go back in time and change what I did. I know I can't, but so I need to forgive myself and I'll walk away. Okay, so this could be walking away from his circumstances where he is. And he's saying, I'm just as obsessed as you are because I do love you. But he knows he was wrong. But I feel the message he wants you to know is that when you do get together, and you will, in time, you're going to have a complete fresh start. Let's get one more card. Anything else you need to know about this? So, yeah, this is him releasing a karmic situation, okay? This is why there's a delay. There's some kind of karmic situation that he needs to release, and he's afraid of facing his truth, okay? But he is overcoming his ego. So I feel that the delay is while the karmic ending occurs, so that there's something he walks away from, whatever it is he's walking away from. You know what the circumstances are. This could be delayed until the end of Libra season, and then something moves forward. So Libra season ends on the 22nd of October, okay? So things could move forward after then. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? But I see you having a whole new beginning somewhere. Stephanie, thank you for the donation. Why is CF ignoring me at work? Is she upset with me? Well, first of all, try and look at it from a different perspective. Instead of feeling ignored, try not to take it personally. Say, it's not about me, it's about what she's going through. So don't feel she's not like upset with you directly. She's going to be going through something internally. So it's probably nothing to do with you at all, okay? You're just taking it personally because you feel ignored. And remember, that's your inner child that's going into overdrive about something. So don't take it personally, breathe, let her come to you in her own time. I don't feel it's about you, okay? It's something she's struggling with inside herself. She may have just had a really bad night's sleep. She may be tired. So I don't feel she's ignoring you. She just may be quiet. She may just not want to talk. Maybe she feels if she talks to you, she's going to lose it emotionally and get upset. So I feel what's going on with her is she's had a sleepless night, she's had some kind of struggle, and she's just shut down. I don't feel it's to do with you at all, okay? And your dreams are manifesting. So I feel the message is here that she still sees you in a good light. I feel that she may even open up about what this is in the future. But I feel then this could be something she's dealing with where perhaps she thought something was going to happen in her life and it didn't happen, or it didn't happen that way, or she's had some kind of pain around a dream coming true in some way, and that's what she's upset with. So it's not you she's upset with her life and her circumstances. You're taking it personally for no reason. I hope that helps, okay? Sometimes people just need space, they just need time by themselves, and they don't want to talk to anybody. So don't take it personally. It's your job to fill up your own cup, okay? You know that anyway. And thank you for the donation, honey. Message from Frank, does he think about meeting me, okay? So what does Frank want you to know today? Flying up the deck, okay? He's saying, I will always come back. There you go, I'll always come back. So does he think about meeting you? Of course he does. Does he think about contacting you? Of course he does. Because he said, I'll always come back to you. Why? Because you are twin flames and all paths lead home. So he said, I'll always come back to you. So what else does he want to say? Or what else do you need to know, should I say? Your patience and faith is being rewarded. Look at that. So you may want to light a candle and say a prayer. You've got the green there, which is about healing as well, healing your heart space, call on Archangel Raphael. But you'll be rewarded for your patience, Anne, okay, and your faith in this process. It will be rewarded, which means he will come back to you. But again, you can't rush this or make it happen. He's actually still doing the work on himself, and this will be happening throughout August time. And he could be very busy with work at this time. He may also be thinking about you at work, but there's still a block at this current moment because things are still aligning. So let me just see I'm going to use this deck again. Okay, what's he going through? He's watching you in some way, okay? So it says watching and waiting will never be enough because the fantasy is meant to be a reality. So he's dreaming about you, fantasizing about you, and he'll always come back because that will never be enough, okay? He just has to believe that he deserves this dream and go for it as above, so below. So watching you or thinking about you or fantasizing about you, you're his destiny. He needs to take action and claim you. So yes, he does think about meeting you, but at this current time, he's fantasizing about you. What he needs to do is ground that into reality. I hope that helps, okay? Tara, thank you for the donation. Hi, hun, DM messages, feeling so happy today. That's good to know. So what do you need to know today? He's saying I've looked up twin flames. Now, I'm not saying he's Googled it, but he's looked it up somehow. So maybe something's popped up on his YouTube or popped up on his Facebook, and he's looked it up. You know, he's kind of clicked on it and, oh, that's interesting. What's that about? And he said, I read all of your messages. I don't know if you've actually told him about twin flames or you've mentioned the label, or you could have talked about the connection in some way. And he's thinking about that, okay? So I feel he's doing his research. So if you're seeing squirrels, that's why. So what else does he want you to know? What else? So he's doing his work to find out what this connection is. And he's very attracted to your beauty. Okay, he's seen you in your power. And I love that you're saying, I feel so happy today because, you know, that's shining your light brightly. And he is drawn to that. So someone you love is thinking of you right now. So he's thinking about you right now in this moment when you're connected with his energy. You can probably feel the pull. Okay, but he said, I'm so attracted to your beauty. You are shining like a star. And his emotions are running wild. He's allowing himself to feel what he's feeling. So I feel he is doing his research because of what he's feeling. So he's currently trying to work out what this is. Okay, anything else you need to know? Yeah, there's going to be a breakthrough in this separation or no contact, or if he's been quiet or whatever's happened. You can't miss out on this love. And I feel he is missing you at this time. So there's going to be a breakthrough between now and September with possible communication of the truth. I hope that helps, okay? Thank you for being here, everyone. I'm sending you lots of love. So just to let you know, I'm not ignoring anyone. I'm just prioritising super chats, okay? Because I'm only on for a limited amount of time. So that gets priority if you're super chatting me. So Maria, thank you for the donation, honey. What is Savat? I love the swans, by the way. What is Savat thinking towards me in his next steps? I feel him strongly. So what is he thinking towards you at this time? Why is this so hard? Okay. Now, two things. I feel that he feels like his journey is hard, so he's struggling with something. It's also hard being away from you, or this whole journey is hard, you know that yourself. But I feel he's also feeling desire for you, okay? Use your imagination. So he's probably feeling the Kundalini rising. And look at this. I mean, penguins are a sign of breakthrough anyway. It says a lifelong partnership. So what he's thinking towards you is he wants a lifelong partnership with you. Now, if he's in something already he needs to release, he's also thinking about that. Why is it so hard to let this go? And that could be because of a comfort zone, a routine, something he's used to. But he wants a lifelong partnership with you. So I feel there's going to be a breakthrough coming into your connection so you can move into union. So you've got to stay focused on what you want and work on your heart chakra. Keep your heart chakra open. Okay, and this is about you being kind and loving and working on service as well. But I feel his heart chakra is also opening. So you may feel pain in the heart chakra. You may have palpitations or flutters or things going around this area because he wants to show you love, and he's asking for your compassion at this time because I feel he does struggle with being vulnerable, and he's saying you're able to connect with others with an open heart. So I feel all this is happening. It says, why is this so hard? So the heart can open. So the heart can open to real love and lifelong partnership in the way it's supposed to be. And if he has been shut down, if his heart has been shut down with you, there's a breakthrough coming in that way too. So stay focused. You may even want to use some rose quartz or do a heart chakra healing on yourself, like a heart chakra cleanse or a heart merge, or connect with him in that way. What else is going on with him? We've got, it feels right when you're together because it is right to be together. Listen to love, not logic. So that's what he needs to do. He needs to listen to his heart over his head. And it feels like what he's been doing is listening to his head that's been keeping him stuck where he is. And he needs to feel the truth, which he's doing, that's leading him to you out of his logical mind into his heart space. Is there any timeline or movement or anything coming in? What's his next action or his next steps? Okay. Well, he's definitely missing you. And I feel his next action is kind of sitting around overthinking everything, just being in a bit of pain here. So his next action is just kind of being a bit gloomy and melancholy. I don't see him taking action straight away. It's more like he needs to balance his energy first, because coming to you in this energy isn't healthy. But I do feel there's a breakthrough coming in. Okay, so you may see penguins. So at this current time, he's kind of in a negative mindset, just missing you in this silence or in this separation, or because he needs to heal his heart. So send him love in the 5D, do a heart chakra cleanse, perhaps do a heart chakra merge, feeling merging with you, and then allow him to come forward in time. Let me just see if once he gets out of this gloom and doom, what's he going to do? He's just got a lot on his place. I'm not seeing anything happening within the next week or something like that. I mean, September could be a breakthrough with the penguins, but he has a lot on his plate right now, and he may have a lot on his plate until October. So I feel you've just got to be patient with him. A lot on his plate could be like work and money and his circumstances, whatever he's got going on in his life. I hope that helps. Giving me fear. So again, you could be learning how to release fear around when and how and all of that. Yeah, there's fear there, but you're feeling strongly because he's connecting with you. He's thinking about you all the time. He's feeling gloomy, and he's in this dark place in his head. But he knows what he wants. He's just got to open his heart and listen to his heart instead of his mind, because the mind causes all the problems. That's when they overthink and delay everything through procrastination. I hope that helps, okay? Sonu, thank you for the donation. Intentions and feelings of Malar, okay? So what does Malar want you to know? Or what's going on? What's in store? Okay? Safe and protected. So at this current time, while he's finding strength, you are safe and protected. You may be seeing brown bears, or you could be seeing fireflies, okay? It doesn't matter how you see him. You can see him on film, shows, social media. Yeah, he's miserable, and he said, I will make it right. So his intention is to make it right with you, to sort things out and to move things forward, because he's miserable without you. But when he's in this miserable energy, you're being protected from his darkness or from his negativity. You're being protected at this time. So what else is going on? So what does he want? He wants to make it right, okay? And he's watching you. There it is again. Watching and waiting will never be enough, because the fantasy is meant to be a reality. You just have to believe that you deserve the dream and go for it. So he's got to believe in himself a bit more. As above, so below. Okay? He knows you're his destiny and he needs to take action to claim you. So he's gaining understanding. Look at this for interesting. Okay? Because we've got his messages here. The black messages are his. The red are yours. You've got no red. The blue and the green are the journey. So he's gaining understanding to accept what he needs to change, and he's watching you. He says they watch, and that's the card, watching. Okay, so he's watching you, accepting what he needs to do, gaining understanding, and there's so much hope for the future here. And it's because you've raised the bar, you're setting your boundaries down, raising your standards, and that's creating a change and a shift. So you've just got to be patient. There's hope in the situation. Okay, so something's moving forward between now and February. Okay, because February is connected with the Aquarius season, January, February, and that's when the furthest timeline out is that I'm connecting with this. But he wants to make it right with you. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? Mariana, thank you for the donation, honey. Message from M and what's next between us. So what does M want you to know? So M is saying, again, I'm miserable. He's miserable because he wants to come closer to you. So what's next between us? He's going to come closer to you. He's saying, come closer to me. I'm miserable without you. So he's fed up of being without you, or he's fed up of the way things are. He wants to get closer to you and come close to you. And I'm feeling that come closer to me is like he wants to be near you physically. So if you're living in different places or if there's distance between you, he wants to bridge that gap, okay? And he's having some sleepless nights about this. It's causing a tower in his life. Maybe you're feeling it too. So I do feel there's some anxiety and restlessness that's going on. And I feel he wants to come forward because he does love you. He's saying, I love you. So whether he's admitting this to you or not, he does love you. He's miserable without you, and he wants to come closer to you. And I feel this coming closer to you is about bridging the gap in the distance. So yes, coming close to you is like being next to you and spending time with you and being intimate with you. But that's not what I'm picking up on. I feel it's about coming to you, closer to you. So this could be him picking up his life and coming to you. Okay, that made me jump. Then I've got a new phone. Got a new phone today, and I've got a new text tone. Because the one I usually have isn't, they're not text tone, email tone. And it just made me jump. It's bicycle, like a bicycle tone. Made me jump. So I feel that until he's with you, he's going to go through a tower. And that's the current tower he's going through because he wants to come close to you. So you could have a conversation about actually being together in the physical. I hope that helps, okay? Luna, thank you for the donation. Jay replaced the profile picture I took and is avoiding texting back. What's going on with him? So he replaced the profile picture you took and is avoiding texting back. What's going on with him? Why is he trying to move on from our connection? Well, you're saying why? Is he trying to move on? I don't feel he's trying to move on. I feel you may be overthinking it. Okay? So, and it's because he feels stuck at this current time. That's all it is. He feels stuck. He doesn't want to perhaps give you any false hope at this time either. So what's he feeling? Let's connect with what he's feeling first of all. And this is also reminding you to not get triggered by social media, to not pay attention to it or get wrapped up in it or absorbed in it because it'll drive you crazy. Why did he do this? Why did he do that? And taking things personally. It may have nothing to do with you at all. If he's avoiding texting back, he may just be busy. Okay, he may have things going on. He may be working out what to say instead of you overthinking and worrying, okay? And he's saying you blow me away. So your light and your energy and your beauty actually blows him away. And that can make him take a step back as well to regroup and get his energy back. He said, I know that you are my twin flame. Okay, now I'm not saying he definitely knows you are a twin flame as in that label, but he feels like you are connected through the soul. And that may also blow him away, and that may cause him a lot of anxiety. He said, I don't know what to do. So he's just a bit confused, that's all. He perhaps doesn't know what to say, doesn't know what to do. He isn't trying to move on from your connection. That's your fear. That's your worry. That's perhaps a bit of codependency there by you panicking a bit. So I feel the message is to remind you to not worry so much about what he is or isn't doing. Focus more on yourself and less on him. Okay, so what's his next step, or what else do you need to know? Look, you've got the stag. Do you know, it's really powerful because I went out this morning to get my new phone, okay, and I was on the bus going to, like, the centre of the town where I live, and went past this kind of roundabout, and there was stags on this roundabout. Like a roundabout when you go round the road. There was 2 stags and there was 3 little baby stags. And I was like, wow, stags, just randomly on a roundabout, you know. So you got the Stag because this is the promise of union. So he's not trying to move on from your connection. He's just transforming. He's going through something, okay? And then we've got Courage there. He's gaining the courage to perhaps open up a little bit or tell you how he feels. He wants to move forward in his own time with Taurus there, the bull. So he's got to take the bull by the horns. Your message is to just be yourself, to shine in your beauty. And that will attract him in. Just being yourself instead of panicking and overthinking and stressing and perhaps thinking, and this is the thing, if you bombard him with messages or you reach out again and have a meltdown, he's going to feel completely anxious and stressed out. So your guidance is take your attention at this time away from what he's doing and focus on you. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Priyanka, thank you for the donation. What's best thing coming in August, okay? What's coming for you in August? Well, you're going to have highs and lows. You're going to have some ups and downs. You're going to have emotions. And that's a good thing because it allows you to feel, okay? Your power animal is with you. You've got Gemini coming through as well, which means, again, when I'm picking up on this, I mean, Gemini is connected with the twins and you've got destined love. But I'm getting with a Gemini, you may have some ups and downs because with Gemini, you can have different thoughts. Like 1 minute you could feel okay and then the next minute you're in a bit of struggle. So I feel what you can expect in August time. And I know you're saying what's the best thing coming. But what they're saying to you is you're going to overcome your struggles because you're going to have emotions, you're going to have ups, you're going to have downs, and that's okay, it's part of life. So you've got to make sure you're watching your thoughts because what's coming towards you is destined love. And this could be a meet up with your person, it could be seeing them again, it could be something that's meant to happen. I mean, you've got various people around you at this time. So it's whomever you're meant to spend time with or be with in August will be in your life, but it's something that's destined for you. So this could be spending time with a specific person, someone who's destined for you, okay, destined love, a fated love, okay? And this person could be a Gemini, or it could be somebody you are seeing as hot and cold right now, but I feel what you need to know is there's a lot of emotion between the two of you, and you've got a power animal guiding you. So you want some bucket messages. Something's happening within 6 months, something that is shiny and wonderful. Something could be happening around Christmas as well, because you've got baubles. So where are we now? July, August, September, October, November, December, January. So between now and January, things are shifting into place. So again, you've got to kind of let go of timelines, like what's going to happen in August, or just allow things to unfold naturally because it's destined for you to be with the person you're meant to be with. They are coming towards you. Okay, too many cards. They are coming towards you, but I feel it could take a bit longer. So what animal is guiding you? Because you've got a power animal with you at this time, okay? So you've got to balance your energy. You've got the flamingo. So alignment is taking place. So you can give and receive equally. You'll be experiencing ascension and divine masculine and feminine energy. So that's why you're going to have highs and lows. Because when you move into August time, you're going to be feeling this need to balance and ground your energy because you're going to experience your energy and their energy, and you're going to experience your masculine energy and your feminine energy. So important you balance yourself, but your power animal is with you. So you're going to see flamingos. I hope that helps. Okay, you could see twins as well because Gemini are the twins. So you could see twin babies. You could see twins. Like I went out the other day. I keep saying I did this, I did that, but it's true. And I was walking down the retail part where I live, and I saw 2 twin men, okay, and they actually work in the B&M shop, right, and one of them works in there. I didn't know he was a twin. So again, twins, twin guys. So it's a sign about twin flames. Obviously, you're seeing these signs everywhere. Maybe jump again there. It's that bicycle tone. Okay, next question's for Lady Lucy. Thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, will I ever get to be with JS? So you've got to believe and have faith. And it's obviously the ego saying, I want this now, okay? So have faith in divine timing. Yeah, you will be with this person. You've got the Ace of Pentacles. Something could be happening between December and April. There is an opportunity coming in. So when I pick up on this card, this is a yes. You know, if I was doing a yes or a no with tarot, this would be a yes for you. Will you ever get to be with JS? Yes. Is there an opportunity coming in? Yes. When is it? December to April. Now, that doesn't mean you're necessarily going to be together in December to April. It means there's an opportunity to be together then. It depends on growth and lessons and free will. Okay, but you've got to believe to receive. Okay, you've got to trust in yourself. You've got to know that what's meant for you will be for you. Yeah, Pisces season could be significant, which is in that timeline, February to March. The angels are by your side. So something could be happening February to March. So this could be your timeline, but the door is opening between December and April. I hope that helps, okay? Priyanka, thank you for the donation. Do you see next year I can go to Italy and save money? Well, first of all, set that intention today. Affirm it. I am going to Italy. I have everything I need. Thank you, angels, for helping me to manifest this. Sit down and write it down. Visualize it. And then things will move into place. So really, it's up to you. And instead of thinking, well, no, it's up to my job, or it's up to this or that. No, it's up to you to believe. If you see yourself going there, you'll go there. If you manifest it in your mind, it opens a door that the body can enter, okay? So are you going to have the money next year to go to Italy? It really is about you. Okay, you've got to believe in yourself. And the thing is, I feel like you've got to let go of the fear around who you're going to go with or when, because I'm getting men coming into your energy field here. So it could be that you're perhaps thinking, who am I going to go with, or am I going to go with a person? Or so instead of perhaps thinking you want to go with someone, and you may not actually be aware of this, but this is something subconscious that's going on, and it can cause sabotage. Think, right, I'm going to arrange to go with myself. And if I'm with anyone at the time, then brilliant. And if I'm not, I'll go on my own. Instead of perhaps overthinking about, is someone going to be free to be with you, or you go with someone? That's what I'm picking up. Okay, and think, I mean, you can even like plan for two people if you want to go with two people. What else do you need to know? You've got this is a dream you have. They are dreaming of you. So I feel someone is perhaps dreaming about going there with you, but they feel like a failure. So I'm getting this message. I know you're not asking me about a person, you're asking me about going to a country. But the thing is, someone wants this with you, or you want to go with someone. And maybe you've had a thought about going with someone before, but they don't feel like they're good enough for you in some way. So you focus on you manifesting this, okay? You doing it. So are you going to have the money to go to Italy? You've got the vision. As long as you have the vision can create the reality. The world is in your hands. You've got to see it to believe it there. And that's why you've got the 2 wands coming out, because you have the power to manifest it. So if you have the power to manifest it from this point on today, you could be very close to achieving this around February. So between now and February is your timeline to manifest this. So believe, I'm so happy and grateful now I've got the money. You know, when I went to Switzerland to see Doreen Virtue years ago, when she was still doing angel cards and everything, I visualized everything to a T. I sat down with my creation box, and I hadn't got a passport at the time or anything. Okay, and I drew a passport and I put it into my creation box. I drew the plane ticket and put it into my creation box. And I was visualizing the whole time. And I was imagining the amount of money I'd need. And the year I went was 2012. And I added everything up that I needed to go. And it was 2012, the amount of money I needed. I mean, how amazing is that? And yes, I did go. So, but it was just like a pipe dream. I was like, oh my goodness me, I'd love to go there. And I visualised it and materialised it. So if you visualise it, you can go. And I've done that many times with things I've wanted to do. I've seen it in my mind, I've played it out in my mind, and then the circumstances fall into place. So it's not about, can I see it? You've got to see it to believe and achieve it. I hope that helps, okay? Hey everyone, thank you for being here. Hey, is Laura in the house? Hey Laura, welcome honey. Cece, thank you for the donation. Can I get guidance on feeling so tired and fatigued? The only thing I could do is painting all day when I plan to do other things. Well, don't beat yourself up about that. Painting is something, and painting is really good for calming your mind as well. Sometimes when you're stressed out or a bit worried or you're overthinking things, that can make you tired as well. So Archangel Raphael is saying, yes, there is healing. So you are healing. You will feel better. You will improve. And it's quite normal. So it's quite normal. There's nothing wrong with you. You haven't got any illness or disease. It's a normal part of life, you know. And this can be to do with aging. It can do with stress. You know, when you're going through struggles, you just feel that way sometimes. Some days we wake up, we're filled with energy. Some days we're just a bit more tired and lethargic. So I feel you're just going to be a bit more kind and loving to yourself, and not beat yourself up thinking, oh, I plan to do all these things and I'm a failure for not doing those things. No, if you need to have a day of painting, that's fine. Okay, what else do you need to do? Or no, should I say, what else do you need to know? And maybe that's what you're thinking in your mind. What else do I need to do? So it's like you're currently giving yourself tasks and you just need a little break. So I feel this is the way your body said, hey, you just need to rest a little bit today. You just need a bit of time for you. Painting is calming and relaxing, and it's the right thing to do, okay? So what else? Yeah, prayer work. So pray, ask for help. Thank you, angels, for helping me to feel filled with energy and filled with light. Dear God and Raphael, thank you for hearing and answering my prayer today. It's been like this the entire week. Well, you need a break. I feel it's happening to replenish you. You need a break, okay? So don't think, oh my goodness me, I need to be doing this. And that could be stressing you out even more, because you're thinking, I need to be doing this. I need to be earning money. I need to be sorting this out. And your mind is so busy, that's creating tiredness in your body. Because when your mind isn't at peace, your body is the thing that suffers. Because your body picks up on everything you're thinking. Okay, so when your mind is like occupied and stressed out, and you'll feel it physically. So you just got to give yourself this week to relax and breathe. And things will get better. Pray about it. Call on Raphael to give you healing. I hope that helps, okay? And it could also be a natural part of aging. I don't know how old you are, okay? But I mean, it doesn't really matter how old you are. And, everyone goes through stress and tiredness and things like that, But it's also a natural part of aging. They give me fears. It doesn't matter how old you are, really, because we all have moments where we're tired. Some people in the teens can be more tired than people in the 90s. My auntie Frida, she's like in her 80s and she's got more energy than me. She's got a busy social life. She's out every day. She goes everywhere. And I'm like, I don't know how she does it. She's like a miracle woman. So it's also about mindset and calming your mind and things. Don't think there's anything wrong because you're okay. That's the messages. I'm quite young, but remember, you're an old soul. You're an old soul. Melissa's 48. I'm 50. Just 50. Do you know, I was doing a reading this morning. I was channeling it and I forgot how old I was. Because I used my glasses in the reading because I couldn't see the card properly. So I put my glasses on. So you're going to see me wearing my glasses in upcoming videos. I can't see the card. And I said, I am nearly 50. And I thought, no, Liz, you are 50. What are you talking about? You forget how old I am. Because I don't feel 50. Okay, it's strange, it really is, that when you get older, and everyone here will tell you, inside we feel about 20. But, we aren't. We're older. My mum's 73, no grass growing under her feet, lol. And Laura's 59, there you go. Everyone let us know in the comments how old we all are. Okay? 50 and proud, okay? Cece's not. You are an old soul, absolutely. And I'm really grateful to say that my cold is clearing up. Have you noticed? So that didn't last long. That's the power of thought as well. Okay? Donna's 53. Melissa's, I don't feel a day over 21. There you go, okay? My mean sister used to say I was such a baby soul. Well, that's probably because she was a bit jealous of you, to be honest. I feel like she's a bit jealous of you. Okay, next question we're doing is for Mia. Great to see you, honey. All seems stagnant, current thoughts are crushed. Well, that's because you want something to move forward and it isn't just ready to move forward at this current time. So it's not stagnant, it's just you can't see any movement at this current time. It's not the right time. Okay, so what your crush is saying is, I want to make love to you. So this person is definitely having physical fantasies about you, but they also know that you deserve everything the world has to offer. So they don't want to rush in and mess it up. And I feel this could also be a little bit of intimidation. They could be thinking, you're too good for me. What if you don't want me? So this person may be gathering strength to actually make a move as well. Okay, but they want to make love to you. So I feel they're thinking about you and fantasizing about you. So it's very likely you can feel that desire. Yeah, they just need to make a choice, that's all. This is where we currently are, 2 sevens. Okay, so in July, this is where they currently are, wanting to make that choice to move forward. But I feel that your crush is also between 2 worlds. That in with you in their mind, but they're still dealing with something in the physical. So try not to take it personally or get stressed out or distressed because nothing is physically happening yet. Just allow things to unfold. Find peace in solitude. Find peace in the silent moments or in the fact that nothing is happening. Just enjoy it at this current time. Just allow life to be what it is right now. And breathe, even if it feels strange to sit in the silence or to sit in the calm. Just sit with your own energy and enjoy it and allow things to unfold, because too often in life we're trying to get to the next thing or we want something to be different than it is. And I'm just as guilty as this as everyone else. So we have to be in the moment and accept it. So instead of saying it seems stagnant, say everything is working out beautifully. I'm going to enjoy this present moment. As Depeche Mode said, enjoy the silence. I hope that helps, okay? Stephanie, thank you for the donation. What or who is coming for me in love in a timeline? Okay, so let's get a timeline. Is love coming in for you this year? Or when is love coming in for you? Straight out. Look how quick that come out. Look, divine timing is at play. So the angel's saying you can't rush love. What's that song? You can't hurry love, okay? You can't hurry love. So you say, what's the timeline? When is this coming in? Who, what, when? And the angel's saying, relax, slow down, let go. Focus on self-love. Allow things to happen in divine timing. You can't rush or hurry love. God's saying, chill about it, okay? So it's like the right person will come in at the right time. So I feel you're trying to control your love life. Look, this is the card that needs to come out. See how they all push a card out? You've got trust, okay? There is always a reason because God always has a plan. So at this current moment, God has a plan. Now, you don't know what that plan is because it's not your plan. It's your life, but it's not your plan, okay? So the angel's saying you've just got to trust the plan. So I don't feel I'm meant to tell you who or when, what or when, because you're meant to have faith in divine timing. Your lesson right now is to trust the process and to know there's a reason why you're not with this person at this current time or why things aren't manifesting at this moment, because God has a plan. God's the one in charge. So give all glory to God and say, thank you, God. I know you've got my back and everything will work out in divine timing. What else, okay? Look at that, Lala Liz has got a new ringtone, but I think she got a PVM and bicycle. I went through all the ringtones and it's the only one that made me laugh and smile. It's like all the others were boring or weird. I don't want anything too noisy because it makes me jump. Okay, I like something just quiet. So look at this. The angels are reminding you, Steph, that you are a twin flame. Okay, so it's very likely who's coming in is your divine masculine, okay, or coming back. As a twin flame, you've been called to step up by doing your inner work and healing. So you can help to raise the vibration of the planet. You're doing well, keep going. So just keep working on inner love at this moment. Inner love, inner union, but inner love as in working on loving you more. Let me bring you a message in from Adam. I know that we've just connected with one. You've got trust coming through. But I just want to see if there's anything else he wants you to know. Self-love, there it is. Okay, that's confirming what I'm trying to say. Spending time in your own company allows you to get to know yourself. Being your own best friend will be your greatest gift when you find yourself alone. I hope that helps, okay? Yeah, and Laura, today, I worked this morning and then I got the earlier buzz to town because I ordered my phone yesterday. And they said, do you want it delivered to your house? And I said, no, I want to go and get it. Why? Because I'm not very good with technology, even though I'm on YouTube. So I went into the shop today and they had to set it all up for me and everything. And they were so good. So they set it all up for me. And guess what I did? I went in and got you the bigger backpack as well. So I've got that. I've got an envelope as well. I'm going to post them soon. When Lucy comes for Kat, I'm going to post everything together. And I got you a top as well. I got you a top that I bought for myself last week, and I thought, oh, bet Laura will like that, so I've got you a top as well. So you're going to have 2 backpacks and a top coming. But yeah, I've got my phone, but it's on charge. It's over there at the moment, and I got myself a nice little, I'll show you when it's charged. I'll show you at the end if you remind me. I've got like a little cover for it and stuff. But it's really cool because I've got my old phone here, and I know you probably don't care about this, but I find it fascinating. My old phone, because I haven't upgraded my phone for years, I had this phone, I don't know when it was. When was it? 2022, when I got this phone or something like that. and I haven't upgraded it since. And the thing I'm loving is I've still got access on my phone to my emails and my YouTube and everything. So I can still use my phone to do my YouTube work on and have my phone as a separate thing. And I can still use my phone to like watch videos when I'm eating my dinner and stuff without worrying about my phone. And I feel it's going to be really helpful for me to detach from my phone a bit, because I've still got access to email and YouTube, but other things are on my phone. Does that make sense? Like calls and other stuff. So I'm really excited about it. I feel it's going to help me to detach and surrender as well. Interesting, because I was thinking, oh, I'll just put my phone in the drawer, and then I kind of had this epiphany that I can still use my phone. And I'm sure that people are watching thinking, of course you can, Liz, it's obvious. But to me, I'm not a technophobe. You know, I am a technophobe. I'm not very good with technology. So, you know, I'm like, it was like, oh my goodness me, this is amazing. Okay, so I'm feeling excited about it. It's like I've got a new device on here as well. That's my old phone. Anyway, to carry on, bit of trivia for you there. So, and you should have seen me, they're setting this phone up. I was like, I wouldn't have known what to do. I didn't even know how to get my SIM card out, okay? SS, thank you for the donation, honey. Dear Liz, my twin is in a karmic relationship and we've chosen to stay apart because of that. So obviously there's unfinished business, lessons to be learned. So what is the guidance for us and what are we manifesting? So obviously what's happening there is, you know, that karmic situation has to end for you to be in a healthy relationship. So you decided to stay apart because you know that being with him when he's with someone else drives you both mad, okay? They're giving me fear. And it brings fear up and anxiety. So he is struggling. The reason he's still there, by the way, is financial. That's it. Okay, there's no feelings, or it's financial. He's sorting out his finances. So what he's doing is he's getting things in order because he's focused on doing it right. So if he didn't have financial ties to that personal situation, he would have already left. Okay, regardless of what the circumstances are, it's money that's tying him there. So you probably know that, but that just confirms it to you because it lets you know that if you're worrying about love and things like that, no, it's financial. He's tied financially, and that's why he's struggling to find a way out, okay? So what's his dark struggle? What's his dark struggle? My whole life is different now. So I feel without you, he feels lost, okay? His life is different now since he's met you. But now that you're not together, you know, and I know that we weren't together, but the fact that you've chosen to stay apart, it's really affecting his whole life. Okay, my whole life is different now. So I feel he is affected by the fact that you're not physically together. They're giving it, you know, so his intuition is also guiding him to you. So what's his karmic struggle? He knows he needs to leave, okay? Because look, the romance is dead. It's physical. It's like financial. It's not physical. It's financial. Why he's there? The romance is dead with that person, and he knows that she's helped him. He's saying, "Thank you for the good times. I'll always treasure them." That's what he's saying to his karmic person. So he treasures the good times they've had, but there's no romance. So maybe there was romance years ago or whenever, however long they've been together or whatever's gone on, but that's gone now, okay? And he respects and values that person. That's why he has to go. So he knows he's got to go. He knows he needs to end that situation. And obviously he respects and values you. That's why you've decided to be apart. But what you're manifesting is a future together. So he's got to sort his finances out, okay? What else? Yeah, he will come in, but it's going to take a bit of time because the Knight of Swords is fast-paced energy and it's swift and spontaneous, but it's in reverse. So I do feel that he's dealing with his situation. So what you're manifesting is him coming back the right way. I hope that helps, okay? Wish right now, thank you for the donation, honey. Candle today, bright, golden, long and tall divine message. Okay, a candle today, bright, golden, long and tall divine message. I'm not sure what you mean. I'm just smiling because that sounds rude. Okay, I've got my funny head on today. Candle today, bright, golden, long and tall. That sounds rude, don't you think? Maybe your masculine's thinking rude things about you. And that's what I'm picking up on. It's like a cheekiness to that, okay? The candle lit for God. Okay, well, I'm not meaning to like I think I'm picking up on your masculine's energy, and I feel like it's a bit naughty today. So maybe he's having naughty thoughts about you, okay, and a bit playful in that way. So you've lit a candle today, bright, golden, long and tall. Okay, that's beautiful that you've done that, okay? But I am picking up on your masculine's energy, and I feel that there's a bit of a cheekiness coming through. So what I want to bring through, okay, so I don't know if you're picking up on that, okay? So there could be some kundalini between you today. So what does your masculine want you to know? Yeah, flirting and sexting turns me on. So he's definitely thinking about you in a flirty way today, okay? And we've got power, soul power 1010. So I feel you lighting that candle has helped you step into your soul power. You may be seeing the number 1010, okay, because that's a sign of you in your power. Maybe you've prayed for your masculine to step into their power, their soul, their true soul power, and that's what's being manifested. We always have candle when we meet in the past. So I feel that you've prayed for something that, like, to give him power in some way, or to bring power into the connection, or to move things forward, or whatever it is you prayed for, and you're going to be shown 1010 as a sign that you're both merging with that power, because obviously you know when you ask it is given, okay? But I feel he is feeling a bit flirty towards you today, and there's a lot of desire there, otherwise I wouldn't be picking up on it in that way. Okay, so anything else he wants you to know? I look forward to spending the rest of my life with you, and that's very likely what you're manifesting. I made a mistake by letting you go, and you are everything I desire in a partner. So you got to believe in yourself again. Let me just bring in a message from God about this candle. So I hope you don't think I was being, a bit rude, like laughing at that candle. It's just I was picking up on your masculine's cheeky energy. I channel what I channel. I feel what I feel. So what's the message about this candle? Okay, what's the message about this candle? You got the angels were created for you. Call on them to assist you. So it feels like God is saying to you, I created the angels to help. So you've lit this candle and said a prayer. Remember, you can also call on the angels. That doesn't mean you're praying to angels. People get it wrong when they say, oh, you're praying to angels, or you are worshipping angels. No, we're all glory to God. God created angels for humanity. That's why he created angels. Otherwise, angels wouldn't have a purpose. Okay, so us asking the angels for help, saying thank you, angels, there's not like worshipping angels. All glory to God, okay? So the angels are there to assist you. And stay humble, or you will fall down from a great height. So it's reminding you to relax and breathe and be in the moment. And I feel maybe that's also something your masculine is learning, to stay humble in his life, okay? I was actually watching, because obviously, like I said earlier, I went to see Doreen Virtue. I've seen Doreen Virtue many, many times. I've certified with her as an angel card reader, and I certified with Charles Virtue as an angel therapist as well. So I've got big history with Doreen Virtue. And obviously she went through a turning point in 2017, and she's actually doing ministry now and everything. And I've still watched her. I've got a lot of respect for her if she's gone down a different path. But I watched a video the other night of where she was watching herself when she was doing angels and stuff. And the things she was saying, I thought, she's so deluded with the things she used to do, thinking that's against God, saying, oh, I was worshipping angels. We don't worship angels. All glory to God. We know this. We know this when we are in the right mind about it all. Because I'm sure all of you watching don't worship angels. You ask angels to assist you, knowing that God created them for you. But you don't worship angels. It's like when people say you're worshipping a celebrity. You're not worshipping a celebrity. You're just liking perhaps what they're doing in that moment, but all glory to God, because God created that celebrity and gave them those talents and those gifts to perhaps create that music or perform at that show or whatever it is. So when we are like clapping people, it doesn't mean we are worshipping them. We're celebrating the gifts that God gave them, and all glory to God. That's the way I see it anyway, okay? I could just sit here and talk about this for hours, but let's move forward. So wish right now, I am filled with a lot of energy, if you can see that right now. So wish right now, I feel like there's been a huge shift moving into this Leo season. I don't know if anyone else is feeling that way. If you've been through some heavy energy over the last few days, having a meltdown and all that's shifted today. Okay, there's been a shift in the energy moving into Leo season. That's how I feel. Oh, thank you, Wish, right now. Cute today. So you've donated again and said DM's feeling. So I feel he's feeling flirty, okay, and naughty and a bit cheeky, okay. His next action message for our journey. So what's going on with him at this current time? So we know he's feeling flirty. What's coming out here? Okay, this is my new deck if you're wondering what this is, by the way. So we've got strength, divine, pray, and communication. So it feels like you've prayed for communication because that's why you've lit this candle. So whatever you've lit the candle about, the prayers, the angels have heard your prayer. The angels saying you are not alone. You have angelic support all around you. Talk to your guides and your spirit team and angels about any concerns or struggles when you ask help is given. And I feel that's what you've done today, lighting that candle, okay? Now, you may be praying for communication, so I feel what's moving forward or happening is communication, because your masculine is gathering the strength to connect with his divine side to communicate with you. So I do feel communication is being manifested. Okay, so Archangel Michael is already with you, helping you to find the strength to be honest with yourself first, to then accept the changes you know you must make in your life. Now, that's what Archangel Michael is doing in your masculine's life. Now, it's really powerful because I use this deck in next Tuesday's Divine Masculine reading. I recorded that yesterday, and this card came out, okay? So, Archangel Michael is giving them the strength to move forward. You are more than your human self. You are a spiritual being having a human experience to learn and grow. Created by God to find and operate in your highest light. To become everything you've always wanted to be and live authentically, happy and free. Don't let yourself down by remaining stuck. Choose to live your best life today. So that's what he's finding the strength to do, to make changes, to live his best life today. And that's going to restore communication. So what's next in your twin flame journey? Communication, when the time is right, okay? So is there any timing around this? Think positive. The more positive you feel, the quicker it will come in. He wants a new relationship with you. He wants the whole picket fence and everything with you. So this is actually manifesting between June just gone to October. Okay, this is when the communication is coming in. It will be heartfelt and he's going to tell you what he wants. He's going to speak from his heart and his truth, okay? So anything else you need to know? Too many cards, okay? What's he feel? Let's do it like this. What's he feeling? What's he feeling? We know he's feeling a bit cheeky, okay? What's he feeling? He wants to be your only lover. That's why he's feeling cheeky towards you. Cheeky, okay? So he wants to be your only lover. What's his next action? What's his next action? He hates the silence, so he wants to break the silence, okay? And what's the message for your journey? You've got Queen of Power. He loves how independent you are and he's seen you glowing up, so keep doing that. That's pulling him in like a moth to a flame. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Pinky. Thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, this is Pinky. Ben hasn't contacted me for 2 years. I'm briefly seeing Ryan. Is he meant to be in a long-term relationship with me? So are you meant to be with Ryan at this time? Now, obviously, if you weren't meant to be at this moment, you wouldn't be with him. So clearly you're meant to be in each other's lives for a reason. So are you meant to be with Ryan long-term? Are you meant to be with Ryan long-term? Well, I feel that the thing is, because you've got the ego there, even when you're with Ryan, you're still thinking about Ben. And you can't help that. That's the way it is. You know, if you feel that you've got a soul connection with Ben, if you feel like he's your twin flame, even if you're not sure what the label is, he is still there in your head. And that's what I'm picking up on. And I feel that Ben is still thinking about you, even though you're not together, and even though there's been no contact, and even though you're with Ryan, okay? And I feel really that Ryan is aware in some way, shape or form, even if it's energetically, that there is something in the way, or someone in the way in your thoughts and your energy, okay? So what else do you need to know? And I feel that, you know, this is showing you that there will be a choice in the future where you're going to decide what to do. But I feel at this current moment, just allow things to unfold. Because I feel you're quite enjoying spending this time with Ryan. You know, you got Ryan's there. His heart is open to you. And you're enjoying the fact that you're in this relationship. Or, I mean, you said I'm briefly seeing him, but I feel like you're not seeing yourself as single at this time. So I'm seeing this as you as a couple in some way. But there is a choice there. It's like that you are aware in the back of your mind that there is feelings for this other person there. Okay, so long term, okay, what's the message? I do feel there'll be a completion. So And this isn't me being like negative about this, because I feel that eventually it will come to an end, because you know in your heart you're meant to be with Ben. But that doesn't mean you're not going to be enjoying time together. So allow things to unfold. I see you together for a while, but I do think it will complete. You know, I do feel that eventually it will come to an end, and that will be your decision. It's not like you're going to be broken-hearted, or, I mean, obviously it may be hard to let him go and that, but I feel that it will ultimately be your decision, because you know ultimately that Ben will come back. I feel you know that deep down anyway. So just enjoy the golden abundance. The love that's destined for you will be for you. And I feel at this current time, Ryan is part of your destiny, because he's helping you to perhaps feel good about yourself, and you're spending time together and whatever is going on. But I don't see him as your long-term partner, because I feel that whatever's destined for you will be for you. I hope that helps again. The thing is, even if, because you've got to allow it to unfold naturally, even if it gets to that point in the future where you have a choice to make, and that choice could be between Ben and Ryan, you may choose Ryan. So I'm not saying, oh, it's destined to fail. You know, there's destined love. He is in your life for a reason, but I feel you will have a choice in the future. They're not giving me a when. It's not giving me a timeline. The message is to just allow it to unfold. I hope that helps, okay? Wish right now, thank you for the donation. DM and girlfriend, are they in contact? She posts sad on Instagram. Okay, she's posting sad things on Instagram. So clearly there's something going on if she's posting sad things. So, and she could just be feeling a little bit of struggle around the fact that he is thinking these things about you. So, what's going on with your DM and his girlfriend? Well, he's doing a lot of reflecting and introspection, so it's very likely he's quiet with it. Okay? Now, I'm not saying they're definitely not in contact. It may just be that he's having time by himself, because to get the Four of Swords and the Hermit, it's a huge sign that he's pulled back. Okay, or he's having time with himself, or he's not out and about. This isn't a social energy. This isn't like, right, we're going out for a meal, or we're going to go and spend some time together. Or this is him being by himself, thinking, processing, working things out. And that's very likely why she's feeling sad. Because she's perhaps saying, do you want to meet up? And he's like, no, I can't today. I've got something going on. So I feel he's in isolation, okay? And it's very likely that's why she's sad and in one, okay? In a mood, okay? Let's just check in on her energy. So what's going on with her at this current time? What's going on with her at this current time? She's saying, I do still love him. So she does love him, okay? And she's saying, you don't like me and I don't like you. So, I mean, she feels threatened by you, honey, okay? And that's not your fault. Now, it doesn't matter whether she knows of you directly or not. This is your energy. She feels threatened by you. She's saying, you don't like me and I don't like you. And that's because she sees you as a threat. She sees you as competition. Doesn't matter whether you know her or not. This is energy. She's energetically saying to you, stay away. I don't like you. You don't like me. Okay, so she feels threatened, and that's another reason why she's posting things. And, you know, the reason why she feels threatened is because he's thinking about you. I hope that helps, okay? Mia, thank you for the donation. Am I still on track to get the Mackenzie job, and when? Didn't you ask me this the other day? They're giving me fear, okay? You've got to let go of your fear. So, yes, you got the star. Hope for the future. It will happen by Aquarius season at the latest, okay? So, between now and February, things moving into place. Very clear message. It's like the angel's saying, you've got to believe. So, I feel this needs to be really the last time you ask this question. Otherwise, you're going to sabotage it with your own negative thoughts or worry or fear. Instead of saying, am I on track? Say, I am on the right track. Everything is working out. Couldn't get a better card than the star. You know, the star is hope for the future. It's magic manifesting. There's healing in this as well. And you're asking when it will manifest between now and February. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Spartan, thank you for the donation. Will I find long-term relief from this back injury? I'll see what Archangel Raphael wants you to know, okay? So will you find long-term relief from this back injury? Now, it's interesting you're talking about the back, because I bring the back into the masculine check-in next week, and back is connected with struggle around stability, okay? So you've got upper, middle, and lower all meaning different things, okay? So the diagnosis is stress. So if you relieve the stress, then you'll get relief from the pain. Now, I know you're probably shouting at the camera thinking, no, Liz, it's caused by this, this, and this. But ultimately, everything that we experience in our physical body comes from something not being right in the mind, okay? Some kind of dis-ease in the mind. And that's where it's manifested from. So you could have been stressed, for example, about finances or love or about stability or guilt about things, and it's manifested as a back issue. So if you relieve the stress, you're going to feel better in your physical self and the back injury will heal, okay? And look, yes, there is healing. So Archangel Raphael says, yes, there is healing, but you must relieve the stress. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Genevieve, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, I hope you're well. I'm good, thank you. Any messages from my person? So what does your person want to say to you today? What does your person want to say to you today? So your person is saying to you, have you truly forgiven me? So he may feel like he needs to apologise for something and wondering if you've actually forgiven him for something. So if he's already said, I'm sorry, or acted in a way that is like an apology coming in, he's wondering if you've actually forgiven him or not. So this is a big sign, really, that he feels like he needs to make something right, or he needs to forgive himself for something, because it's not really about you at all. It's about him, isn't it? It's about the way he feels. Have you truly forgiven me for the past? And he wants to go away and start over somewhere new. So this is what he's thinking about. When he's perhaps fantasizing and escaping, he escapes into a new beginning with you, somewhere new, somewhere fresh, somewhere clean, and somewhere where no one perhaps knows him. So I feel he wants to escape from his life, and obviously he's got to face his life. So yeah, and the thing is, he is hoping that you're going to open up to him. So, and something could have shifted around June as well. So maybe you've been working on healing around June, like healing your own heart or the situation. So he is hoping that you open your heart to him, and he knows how open-hearted you are. He knows how loving you are, okay? So what else does he want you to know? So you are beautiful and graceful, and he's very attracted to you. You've got the stag there as well, which is the promise of union. You've got the lion for courage, and we're in Leo season now. Everything that's happening is for spiritual growth. And I feel that whatever's happened between you, obviously it's happened for a reason, but it's brought up the opportunity to heal and forgive and be free. So I feel he's hoping you've forgiven him. And there could be a conversation about this. Yeah, same card coming out, 6 of Swords, 10 of Swords coming out. This is about you releasing the past, or him apologising to release anything that's happened in the past. And I feel there is a healing happening between June just gone and October. So by October, I feel that you, as long as you're having compassion and empathy, this will heal whatever it is. So I feel that it will be the end of a cycle around October. So June to October significant. Feels like it's a bit of a message that's all over the place. So I hope it is helping you. Okay, because sometimes I have no idea what the guidance is about, but as long as you understand it. So you've got soul merge coming through. The way you feel when you're together, that's the way it's meant to feel. That's why it's always felt right. Body, heart, mind, and soul. That feeling of warmth, safety, and love, trust that feeling. It's your soul returning home. And he feels it too. I hope that helps, okay? Spartan says, a mix of what you're saying. I have the herniated disc, but I was practically pain through my whole Europe trip. I had no pain. Yeah, there you go. So definitely stress causing a problem. Okay, and it's not what I'm saying, it's what the angels are saying. Okay, so I trust in the angels wholeheartedly. Because it's not the guidance I'm giving you. The angels are saying that to you. It's stress related, and you know it is deep down yourself. I hope that helps, okay? Genevieve, I really do hope that helped, because it made no sense to me whatsoever, okay? Just letting that go down a little bit. I need to stop putting orange in my juice now as well, because it's affecting my throat, okay? I've had that for this cold, bros. It's clearing up now. So you'll see me on water soon. Mia, thank you for the donation, honey. Will my crush ever make a move? It's been 4 years. Well, he's already told you that he's going to make a move, hasn't he? But you're wanting something to move forward quicker than it is. So you've already asked me this question in another way. So you're asking the same question in a different way. Because you're trying to get a different answer, and that's okay. But that's what we tend to do. That's what we do when we're using cards ourselves. We ask a question, get an answer, and then we reword the question in a different way. So again, it's about divine timing. You can't rush or force this, okay? And you're saying it's been 4 years. Well, 4 years has been healing. And when you're calling this person your crush, I feel it's more than a crush. I don't feel it's a crush. I feel this is a divine counterpart. Because if it was a crush, you would have moved on. If it was just a crush that you had on someone, you wouldn't even be asking this question 4 years later. So you've got to first of all recognise that it's very likely this is your twin flame, this is your counterpart. So the 4 years, there's obviously been a lot of healing and growth. And I really am picking up on that. I don't feel this person is just a crush. So maybe think about wording it different. If you look at it like that, you recognise, okay, this is more than just a crush. This is a soul journey, and therefore there are lessons being learned. And then you're able to analyse it differently and recognise that your divine masculine is going through a healing and a transformation to be able to make that move. Instead of just saying, this is my crush. Because I don't feel it is just a crush. I feel if it was just a crush, you would have moved on. You certainly wouldn't have these feelings after 4 years, okay? So you've got summer as significance and the next full moon. Now, I'm not saying he's definitely going to make a move around this next full moon, but I feel something is shifting around the full moon. And it's not long, is it? When does the full moon come in? 29th. So you may feel something shifting around the 29th, or he could make a move around the 29th. Okay? So is he going to make a move? Okay? And obviously you've got to stop thinking like, oh, he's never going to make a move, because that's also creating our new reality. Instead of firm, like I said, everything is working out for you. But I feel you do operate in a little bit of anxiety and you're being guided to let go. Yeah, there's a delay. I mean, there's a delay for a reason. It is moving forward. The 8 of Wands is a card of movement and speed and travel. But it's in reverse because there's a delay to it. Why? Because it's in divine timing. So August could be significant. Okay, so obviously I know we're only in July now. Okay, but we're moving towards August time. So you could have contact or something happening within the next 8 weeks, but you have to believe. Even if you're thinking, well, he hasn't done anything for 4 years, so why would he do it in the next 8 weeks? Well, that's you causing self-sabotage. So you have to believe and have faith. I hope that helps, okay? And stop calling him your crush. Start looking at him as your divine counterpart or your divine masculine, because that makes more sense. I hope that helps, okay? Randall, thank you for the donation. How's Jonathan Jordan feel for me? Is this no contact since April and long distance? Sorry, in this no contact since April and long distance. So you're in no contact since April. You've got a long distance connection. So how is he feeling about you? So how is he feeling about you, okay? How is he feeling about you deep down? No matter what's going on, what the circumstances are, how is he feeling? He's going to fix everything with you. Now, this is really powerful because I've got a reading coming up on the channel next week and it's all about fixing it. So he does want to fix things with you. Now, he said, I promise I'll fix everything. So this could even be fixing his own life first. So he could be dealing with some stuff in his own life he needs to sort out first, and that could be causing a problem. But he's saying, I'll see you soon. So he is intending to contact you. He said, I'll see you soon. So that could be about seeing you, even if you're in a long-distance situation. Seeing you soon could also be he's watching you on social media, or you could have some kind of Zoom call or something like that. Okay, nobody comes close. So he's saying there's nobody else I want to be with. Nobody comes close to you. So he could have tried to move on, or he could have been around other people, but nobody comes close to you. No one makes him feel the way that you make him feel. And he is aware of that. That's why he's saying, I'll see you soon. I'm going to fix everything. So I do feel you're going to come out to no contact, and you're possibly going to see each other as well. Yeah, look, you've got the star. I love my dress on these, the clothes on these star cards. So there is hope here. Now, things are shifting. There's also a healing coming in. So with the star, it's also a sign you're being guided back together. He has seen the signs and so are you. So he will be reminded of you everywhere. It's very likely at this time you're being reminded of him everywhere. And you're guided back together. You know, I've got a reading coming up on the channel soon where they say, I feel like we're being guided back together. And that's exactly what I'm picking up on here. So this is dawning on him more and more that he feels like he's being guided back to you. So I do feel you're coming back together. I feel the time will align, and I feel that it will happen between now and Aquarius season. Aquarius season could be significant for this. So just have faith in the when. Use this time to work on you and raising your vibration and working on your own healing journey, and have faith in that. Look at this. You've got 2 of Cups at the bottom, but it's in reverse. So you've got to give it time to manifest. I feel he could be working on his career at this time. And that's why he's saying, remember, I'll fix it. So he could be getting more financially secure. He could be going through something at work. Maybe he's being promoted, or he's going through a change at work. But there is hope in this situation. You will resolve this in divine timing, possibly between now and February or during the Aquarius season. I hope that helps, okay? Bear with me. I'm just moving the chat up, guys. We've got Nat. Thank you for the donation. Hi, there's any clues of who is my next partner? And bucket clues if possible. I know what deck I can use. I've just got to work out where I've put it. Hang on. There it is. Okay, let's bring in this deck. Okay, so any clues, angels, about who your next partner is? Any clues who your next partner is? Okay, someone who invents things, someone who climbs. Now you've got inventor and climber. So this person could have a lot of ambition. But climber can be, they may enjoy rock climbing or climbing mountains or hiking, but they may just be a high climber. They're ambitious and daring. He'll scale mountains, but he could forget your birthday. So in other words, he may be a bit lapsy-daisy with dates and things like that. And he's brilliant and eccentric. He invents things. He's got a solution for everything except where he leaves his keys. So I feel this person could be a bit absent-minded. Like, he may forget things easy. Oh, where have I put my keys? Oh, I forgot it was that date. Oh, but he's very intelligent and strong in other ways. So that's this person who he's going to be. So he's an inventor, and he's looking for his keys there, I think. Okay, where are my keys? And he's a climber. So he could have a lot of ambition in work, okay? So yes, he may enjoy climbing things. So perhaps when he was a kid, he enjoyed climbing frames and climbing walls and things like that. Maybe he's a Spider-Man fan. So he could like Spider-Man, okay? But he's also a little bit lapsy-daisy. Forgive me that word lapsy-daisy. There isn't normally a word I'd use, but lapsy-daisy, like his mind is absent-minded. You know, it's like my sister, you know, she's very intelligent. She's got a very high-powered job. She's very intelligent. But she leaves a handbag on a train. She walks out to a restaurant and leaves things there. You know, she's a bit absent-minded like that. And I feel he's the same way. Okay, so what else? Who's your next partner? Well, this person is going to offer you a relationship. Okay, so it's someone who can actually be in a relationship with you, who can offer something to you. Okay, so there will be a relationship on the table with this person, okay? Who is your next partner? They could have a daughter, okay? I'm not saying it's definite, but they could have a daughter. Okay, so, and it'll feel like good news when this person comes in, and this is definitely something you're manifesting, okay? So, any clues who this next partner is? Okay, well, it's someone who's going to be very horny for you. So there's going to be a lot of, you know, like, they're saying adrenaline as well, addictive energy. So you're going to be, there's going to be a lot of desire there, a lot of passion. You're going to be very attracted to this person, and they're going to be horny. So they're going to have a good intimate drive, okay? They could also, like I say, be very ambitious, working on financial gain, and something could happen around the next new moon. So the next new moon, we've got an eclipse, haven't we, on the 12th of August. So the next new moon is then. I don't think there's a new, we've just had a new moon, haven't we? I'm so out of it with timings. When was the new moon? On the 14th. Where are we now? Of course, it's way beyond there, isn't it? So the 12th of August is an eclipse as well. This person could have blue eyes. Okay, and this person could also, I've got two things coming through, because we've got baby Jesus there, and we've got things that don't resonate. So maybe you do have things that you've got things in common, but other things perhaps you don't have in common. Okay, like Jesus, for example. Whenever your beliefs are with Jesus, maybe he's got different beliefs or things like that. And you've got candy. So maybe it's a lot of candy. Now, candy here in the UK is perhaps different than how you see candy. Or candy. Because in America, isn't candy chocolate? You'd say a bar of candy. Whereas here, candy to us is like sweets. Like, I don't know, like you know, like sweets, like not sweet things, like actual sweets, like I'm trying to think of sweet, like Werther's Original Sweets, or I don't eat sweets, or like sweet things. You know, so this person may have a sweet tooth. That's what I'm trying to say, okay? I hope that helps, okay? Crystal, thank you for the donation. Guidance for Leo season, message for DM and next action. So what does your DM want to say first of all? What does your DM want you to know? You've got I miss you. So he's missing you. Okay, so he's definitely thinking about you. I miss you. What's his next action? He wants to be your only lover. So he could be having some nightmares about you being with someone else. He's going to open up to you. And he may even open up to you about wanting to be your only lover as well. So his next action is to open up to you in some way. Okay, so what is coming in August time or Leo season? You've got confront. So I feel you're going to confront your own fears and confront your emotions. But I'm getting confront as in you're going to have a face-to-face, or you're going to have a conversation, or you're going to have an opportunity to come together. And you've got spiritual growth. It's all happening for your spiritual growth. So you could be confronting your own fears for your spiritual growth and vice versa. But I am feeling there is an opportunity coming in, possibly during August. I'm getting August coming through, not Leo season. Even though we're in Leo season now, yeah, there's fear there. I feel there's going to be an opportunity to connect. Oh, there's fear around this, though. So I feel this confront card is definitely about fear. Confronting fear for spiritual growth. But I am picking up on an opportunity to perhaps come together. Anything else about this you need to know? Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. So I feel also Leo season is going to be filled with abundance. So it could be that there's lots of money coming to you, or opportunities to make money, or you're feeling good in general. You could be spending time with family. So I feel Leo season is going to be an abundant time for you. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Zainab, thank you for the donation, honey. Zainab says, message from my friend May and what she feels about me and hides it and I can't address it to me. So what is your friend May thinking about you that she can't say? Is that what you're trying to say? So how is your May feeling about you? How is your May? How is May feeling about you? Well, she feels blocked in some way, okay, about perhaps opening up about something. And this could be about some kind of move. Now, this could be connected with a house move or a change or making a move in some way. So I don't know if there's an opportunity for your friend to live with you in some way, or because the Knight of Wands can be about a move, or it can be about a living situation. So she may want to talk to you about a living situation. I don't know if she's having any struggles where she lives. She may want to ask you if she can perhaps stay with you for a while or something like that. But she's married. Well, maybe she's having issues in a marriage. Okay? So she could be having issues. You may want to stay with you for a while. That's what's coming through. And then it's something that's blocked in her life, or there's a block around this. So maybe she wants to talk about this. Perhaps she's thought about leaving a partner or something, or maybe she's worried he's going to leave, or there could be issues around her stability that she wants to open up about. And I feel she's currently doing a lot of deep thinking about this. So she's in hermit mode. She's working things out. And this may be what she's holding in. So if you're thinking she's holding things in, it could be about a living situation. Because I'm picking up on more the living situation than a relationship. And obviously, a relationship will affect a living situation. So this is what, and I feel like she may approach you about this, okay? So if it isn't that she wants to perhaps stay with you for a while or something like that, it could be she's worried about him. She's worried about what he's doing, or but she's doing deep thinking. So I feel she's doing a lot more thinking about this and perhaps talking about it. So instead of talking about it, she's trying to illuminate something. She knows she can't stay with me, and she knows, okay, well, that's perhaps then why she isn't saying it to you if that's on her mind, because it's definitely something to do with some kind of living arrangement or something that's going on in her home life. And if you're saying she can't address it to me, but she knows that she can't stay with you, that's probably why she isn't saying it then. If you've already discussed that, or, you know, and she's trying to work out what to do herself. So I don't feel it's anything like about you as in there's anything wrong. It's more she's dealing with something in her own life, okay? We've got the Emperor coming through, the Death card, and the Ten of Pentacles, but they're both in reverse. So I feel this could definitely be about some kind of change that she's worrying about or thinking about, because I don't feel her marriage is as stable as it seems. So that's what I'm picking up on. I mean, it may seem on the surface like everything is stable, but it's not. Okay, so something could be shifting around the Scorpio season. I feel it's more about marriage. Yeah, well, I mean, but I do feel it's connected with some kind of move or living arrangement or something like that. So perhaps he's moving in or out, or they've talked about it, or something isn't quite right. So I feel Scorpio season significant and October, okay? So Scorpio season is October, November. So this may all come out around that time. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, next question we're doing. Bear with me a second. Let me move the chat up. We've got Mia, thank you for the donation, honey. Just received not moving forward email from Mackenzie. Will I get a second chance? I feel there's an opportunity with that between now and February, as I said. Okay, so I do feel there's a second chance, yes, because there's hope in there. Otherwise, it wouldn't have come out. Because you got the star card. I'm sure you got the star card. And it was between now and February. So I do feel there'll be another chance. And I feel that you're worrying about it too much. And if you let go of the worry, then things will move forward. It's very likely. I'm not saying you've definitely self-sabotaged it, hon, but overthinking it and worrying about it can cause blocks and delays. Because when we want something so much and we're holding on to it, we get in the way. So I feel you've got to release that, okay? If I contact recruiter who I've been in contact with via LinkedIn, so I feel there is a second chance available. Okay, so there's no harm in doing that, okay? So what does Archangel Gabriel want you to know? Let's connect with Archangel Gabriel around this, okay? Let me just find the cards. I've got a minute here. So, but again, don't be perhaps pushy or, just relax about it, manifest it, pray about it, call on your angels. You've got media, classes, and inspiration. So I feel the first thing, if you're going to contact this recruiter, you could come across as a bit of an inspiration. That would help. Or say that you're willing to do whatever you need to do to move forward. And this could be like classes, going to a class or learning a skill or and doing something on social media as well. So I feel that this could be about you getting across to this recruiter that you're willing to do what it takes. They're reminding me of, in my mind, and I'm not saying you should definitely do this because you don't want to be too forceful, but there's a film. I'm trying to think what the film is, but they're showing it me in my mind. It might be a show, actually. What show is it? Oh, what is it? It's someone, I think it's in Gilmore Girls. I think it's in Gilmore Girls when Rory wants to work for that paper, and she just goes there and harasses them until they give her the job. Okay, and she gets the job. Do you know, I did that pretty much with my previous job because I wanted to work for Andy, my old boss, and I kept going in and pestering him for a job. When are you going to give me a job then? You're going to give me a job. And obviously I got a job, but I kept on at him, and then a job come up, and he gave me a job, and I was there for 10 years. So perseverance is the key. So don't give up on this, because if you were meant to give up, the star card wouldn't have come out. But I feel obviously you've got to be very, what's the word? You like not too pushy, but not too laid back either. That's what I'm trying to word it that way. But I feel the first thing to do is pray. And also be aware of social media, because you could be an inspiration in that way as well. So I feel you're going to be given the resources you need to make this happen. But obviously it's not moving forward at this time. There is a reason for that as well, which means it's not the right time. But you may be pleasantly surprised that something manifests between now and February. So even if you do contact this recruiter, for example, and they say, no way, or it's not happening, or there's no opportunity, whatever, that doesn't mean that's the end. Because something is going to happen to move it forward in some way between now and February. And when you've been rejected from anything, it's always a redirection to another thing or a better time. I hope that helps, okay? Zainab, thank you for the donation. How's May's marriage going? Is she happy or pretending? So, is this the person we've just connected with? Let me just go up, okay? Yeah, so obviously she's not happy. I don't feel she's happy, no. So I feel she's pretending. Let me have a look at the karmic cycle. So there's definitely something not right in that situation, okay? Because there's something to do with a move or a change at home, okay? So what's going on in her marriage at this time? What's going on in a marriage at this time? The devil. Well, that says it all, doesn't it? Okay, she's trapped in fear. She's overthinking. There's stress, anxiety, sleepless nights. She may be finding reasons to stay because of fear, stuck because of fear. So it seems to me what I'm picking up on is she wants to leave. Or he wants to leave and she's stressing about that. But for this finding reasons to stay because of fear, she may not have anywhere to go. Okay? And there's drama, conflict, arguing the Five of Wands. It's not nice, whatever's going on. Even if they're not having direct arguments, there's toxic banter laced with truth and pain. That's like when someone's digging at you about things. Oh, that meal wasn't very nice. Or, why'd you look like that today? Or saying something and saying, oh, I'm only joking. Or, so there's nastiness there. So I don't feel that they're happy at all. No, the Five of Wands and the devil, that's not a nice energy to be in at all. So she may want to leave, but obviously she can't. Because, she can, but she may feel she can't because of finances or she's got nowhere to go. Maybe because of no babies until now they're married. Well, there's definitely struggle there. Okay, arguing, conflict, ego, the devil, feeling trapped, stuck, sleepless nights, panic. I hope that helps, okay? Laura, thank you for using milestone, honey. Can we check in with my beautiful onion? Of course we can. So what's going on with the onion? Okay, he needs you. Look at that. I need you because I admire you. I was picking up there, I adore you. And obviously he does adore you, but he admires you. So admiring you, he could be watching you, thinking about you, connecting with you, thinking about how amazing you are as a person. There's going to be fear. He's clearly in fear as well. So he's saying, I admire you and I need you. Okay. And this is the thing, he wants to take that cup so badly, but he's just not taking it. It's his own fear, his own struggle. It's like you say, we've had this chat, it's so frustrating. So he's like this, he's defensive, he's not allowing himself to take the cup. Why? Why isn't he allowing himself to take the cup? That's what we need to know. Because God's offering him that cup. That cup is beautiful and gold and wonderful. So why isn't he taking the cup? Because he's dreaming about you, fantasizing about you. Perhaps he's so afraid of failing or making a mess of everything in the reality, in the real world. He's just happy with a fantasy, but it will never satisfy him. So what's his guidance, okay? Look, he's stalking you. Says he's trying to find out information because he's craving reconnection. I love it when I channel this card, okay? And this is to him. So this is like we're saying it directly to him. Mr. O, you were trying to find out the information on Laura because you're craving reconnection with Laura. You're curious about Laura because you know where you truly belong, and that's with Laura. Ask yourself this question, Mr. O, why are you hiding? Instead of lurking in the shadows, take action towards your dreams. You're dreaming about Laura. It will be worth the risk when you do. All you've got to do is take the cup. I will solve it. I've just nearly spit out then, so I'm not surprised. So he's not taking the cup when he wants to. So really he's sabotaging his own life, isn't he? Why? But again, they're not really giving me a clear why, are they? What else do you need to know from the beautiful onion? Balance is key. Maybe he just isn't feeling balanced. He's just not feeling balanced enough. It could be about feminine and masculine balance. A blessing is coming into your life here, though. So there's a blessing coming in. Now, that could be a new carrot. You never know. I'm seeing the baby is like all these carrots that you're adopting at the moment. But a blessing is coming into your life for spiritual growth and destined love. So it's destined love. It's meant to be. It's absolutely meant to be. If we can get into his dark truth, let me just pull a dark truth for him. Big thank you to everyone who's here, by the way. So I'm sorry I'm not saying hi to everyone. I just get so enthralled in what I'm doing. I just get on with these. So what's his dark truth? Look at this. I'm dreaming. There it is. 3 cards about dreaming. I dream about you, holding me close. It feels safe and warm in your arms, and I never want the dream to end. This needs to be my reality. His fear is, I'm picking up on, in his dream of you, he's the hero. He's not going to mess anything up. He's fearing it being reality because you could abandon him and he could get hurt, and he's afraid of that. So he just lives in a little dream world. It's like in another lifetime, or in a parallel universe. My twin says that all the time. In a parallel universe, Liz, we're living a wonderful life together. But it's not enough. You know, it's hogwash, really. So he's got to find that strength, hasn't he, to take that cup, and that's what he's struggling with. Will he ever take the cup, okay? Will he ever take the cup? Will he ever take the cup, okay? Yes, you got separation in reverse, so he is going to reconnect with you. They give me a lot of heat in the body, oh my goodness me. And I feel the 9 of Pentacles in reverse is about you not being single anymore. That's how I'm channeling it. Okay, so I feel that what's going to happen is you're not going to be single anymore. So I feel the answer is yes to this question. He's currently reflecting on what to do and working hard on himself. So he's doing the work to be able to do this, even though there's delays, he's going through illumination. So I feel really it's all about divine timing, as you know. I hope that helps, okay? I'm having a hot flash, oh my goodness me. Are you having a hot flash at this moment? I think I'm picking up on his energy. Laura, a lot of kundalini. It's like just burning me from the inside out. And it's not me having a hot flash. It's like just come on now when I'm connecting with his energy. So clearly, he's fantasizing about you all the time. Let me just pull you a passion card. What's he passionately thinking about? The PG version. I've never felt with anyone else the way I feel when I'm with you. Very Baby and Johnny out of Dirty Dancing. I don't want anyone but you in my arms. So I don't feel he's with anyone else. Striptease for me. That'll be in his fantasy. And play with me. Use your imagination. I hope that helps, okay? And thank you for using Milestone, honey. And then you've donated for Universe 999. So let's get a message. I think that's Yashi. So where's Yashi's question? Can anyone see Yashi's question? Or is Yashi in the house? Universe? Is she in the house? Is Universe in the house? Are you here, honey? Hey, Karina's in the house as well, hey, honey? Hey, David, welcome. Hello, everyone. I'm sending you lots of love. So I'm waiting to know what Universe's question is. What's Universe's question? Okay, so I'll just go to the next one. So we're going to do Karina first, okay? So Karina, thank you for the donation, honey. I can't move the chat up, see, because I've got that weird chat. So make sure next time you perhaps get the question ready or you know what it is. That's not your fault, Laura, you know. It's just I can't see the question at this current time. So Karina, premiere in August. Any message? And didn't he say he was working on a big project as well? I'm sure he said that he's working on a big project, so that makes sense. Any messages from him? Holiday soon for me. Any thoughts on him contacting me? Well, let's do some sexy cards first. This is my sensual love oracle, so I'll give you the PG version. So when he's thinking about you, what's going on? Straight out, wow. Flew out there. Okay, there's quite a few of these coming through. He's saying sexy messages get me in the mood, okay? Sexy messages. So if you want to know how to get him in the mood, it would be like you're messaging him when he's at work and that turns him on and he thinks about what he's going to do to you when you get home. So these could be thoughts he's had, okay? Let me see you. So I feel that this is about seeing you naked, but also seeing you, it turns him on. So this could be about you posting a picture. So maybe you need to post something on social media. Okay, I don't want anyone but you in my arms. That card just came out for Laura as well. So clearly you resonated with those messages for a reason. Okay, striptease for me. He's saying, let me see you, striptease for me and play with me. So clearly you resonated with those cards for a reason. Remember, the angels know what needs to come through. So it's not just like, oh, Liz has just picked the same cards out. No, it's a sign, if it's resonating with you, that those cards are for you. So this could be a big message about you posting a picture, okay? So what else does he want you to know? Where have I put the celebrity deck? Here it is. Okay, so what does he want to say to you? I'll lead a lonely life. So you know that anyway. The chemistry we share is electric. So you could also have issues with your electric. So maybe your electrics go on and off, or you could have had a power cut or something like that. And when I'm looking at the chemistry there, I've got Christmas coming through. Okay, you're saying, holiday soon for me, any thoughts on in contacting me? I'm seeing that as Christmas. I know it says chemistry on that card, but they show me Christmas. So Christmas could be significant. I like the way you look at me. So I feel some of the poses he shares are for you because he likes the way you look at him. And I feel he does think about you looking at him. And when he's taking a photo, for example, he's imagining how you're going to see him in that photo. I'm worried about what will happen when I change my life. Of course he is, because it's a big change, isn't it? So these are things he's thinking about. Maybe he's thinking about making these changes by Christmas time. What else? Okay. You're the only one in my heart, and I intend to make you priority for life. Okay. He knows you're meant to be, sees you as this person that he's destined to be with. He's just worried about what people think, and this is something he's learning to overcome. He also worries and cares about what you think. So obviously, he's bound to care what people think because of his lifestyle, but I don't feel it's like he cares if people are nasty about him and things like that. It's more perhaps what people he cares about think. That's why he's worried about what you're perhaps seeing on social media and things like that. Anything else you need to know? Have we got Universe's question yet? If not, I'll make a note of it and I'll come back to it. Let's fulfill each other's fantasies. Strip teasing, let me see you, all of that, message me, and then I'm going to come home to you and have you. Anything else you need to know? The changes that he knows he needs to make are beneficial for his soul to evolve. He needs to be bold, be brave, be strong. Change is good. And he is a strong person, but obviously there is certain things he'll be afraid of. I hope that helps. Let me get a card for you for your holiday. What's going on with your holiday? You've got every cloud has a silver lining. Wishes do come true. Manifest your heart out. Wow. So use this holiday as a time to manifest. I hope that helps, okay? No question yet. Okay, so if you see her come in the chat, just ask her what a question is. I'll make a note of it here. Or if anybody can see back that far or check in the chat and find out what a question is, okay? Or I'll keep my eye posted for it here. We've got Ice Baby. Thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, could you help me check out if Leo misses me as much as I miss him? Trust in that. It will be reciprocated. It will be your own fear thinking he doesn't care. Okay? There's nothing I want more than you. That's what he's saying to you. There's nothing I want more than you. Now, that doesn't mean there isn't things in the way of you being together, but there's nothing and no one he wants more than you. So what else is he saying to you? Yeah, he's just got to find the strength to change. He is moving forward. The reason he isn't moving forward in this moment now is because he doesn't feel like he's grounded enough or stable enough, or he wants to come forward as the King of Pentacles and he's still not ready in that way. But there is a movement. I do feel he's going to contact you. Now, this could come in August itself or over the next 8 weeks or so. Did you hear that speeding motorbike then? So he is missing you and something is going to happen. Okay, what have you got coming out here? You've got, Luke, you are the divine feminine. You must embrace your femininity. And it's not just about that. It's about you embracing who you are. You knowing your worth. You knowing that you belong together. And looking past the illusion of the physical world. So you could be seeing rainbows, okay? He wants to make lots of money. And that's probably as well because he wants to give you a good life, or he wants to feel like he can have a luxurious life, or he can retire when he wants to. Okay, so I feel that is important to him. So you've got to see past the illusion. The illusion is your ego saying, oh, he doesn't miss me, or something isn't showing up in the physical world. You're being guided to believe in yourself, okay? What else is going on with him? And he knows this. Look, ignoring your divine counterpart, this is him, not you, okay? When he's ignoring you, it's ignoring himself. So the angel's saying, stop ignoring and start explaining, reach out. So he knows what he needs to do, and that's what he's going to do over the next 8 weeks. So I feel he's going to reach out and explain himself. And all this card's moving on top. A comfort zone he's in is a false sense of security. A place that feels normal and safe because it's become that way from repetition. True stability comes from knowing you're worth more than remaining stuck somewhere that no longer serves you. True stability is feeling grounded and at peace wherever you are. God creates miracles when you choose yourself. So there's definitely something to do with stability going on with the King of Pentacles in reverse because he's working on that first. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, next question we're doing is for, I'm just moving the chat up. Oh, thank you, Laura. Is that from Angela? Hi, Mummy. I love you. You are beautiful. I love my Angela so much. I miss my Angela so much, but I'm so glad she's with you. Oh, little Angelica. She's so beautiful. Thank you for that, honey. Okay. I think that's from Angela anyway. That's a hot chocolate or some ice cream. We got Noura, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, wondering if I should travel to the UK soon. Come and see us. And is there something regarding career that I could have some guidance with? So, should you come to the UK soon? Should you travel? You can't get a closer sign or a bigger sign than that, can you? You've got the Chariot, which is about travel and moving forward. The answer is definite yes, okay? And you're in your head about it too much. If you just make a decision to do it, you can do it. So the answer is yes to that. You should definitely travel to the UK. Is there something regarding career that you could have some guidance with? Something to do with your career. You've got, again, I'm picking up on this energy of get out of your head and manifest what you want. You have the power to create anything you want in your life, but you must believe in yourself, okay? So let's bring Archangel Gabriel in. What do you need to know for your career? What do you need to know for your career? You are deserving of the career and the life that you want. Maybe this is something you've journaled about, okay? So you, like all of God's children, deserve happiness, health and love. Consistently writing about your feelings and activities stirs creative ideas and builds your confidence as a writer. Now, you may want to be a writer, but I'm picking up more on this as what you've been journaling about doing, you are capable of having. But you've got to believe that you are deserving of it. So whatever it is you want, journal about it, manifest it and create it and go for it. And it could be already in your journal. If you already journal, this could be something you've already wrote about. I hope that helps, okay? Mia, thank you for the donation, honey. Is it a good idea to transfer to the PDP team at the current work? I had a bad experience there before. Would things be different this time? So is it a good idea to transfer? Yeah, you've got new beginning there. Now you've got to see it as a new beginning for it to work. Instead of thinking, oh, I had a bad experience there, think, no, this is a clean slate, a new beginning. And you've got that new beginning there. Now, obviously, you could have the opportunity to have a new beginning somewhere else, but this is connected with your question. And I feel if you see it as a new beginning, then it would be that. It would only be a mess or a problem if you were holding on to the past. Okay, so you've got to see it as a complete fresh start, a new beginning. And this would be risky for you to do, but I do feel it would pay off, okay? So can we use another deck as well? So is it a good idea to transfer to this team, this PDP team? So again, I feel it's something you're going to have to put a lot of effort into, and it's going to give you confidence and strength. There could be someone around you that maybe is affecting that. So this could be like a guy, a man, picking up on a man who may be a bit in his head or cool, or this could be a boss figure. Okay, so don't let anybody affect your decision. You do it for you. That's the message. But I feel ultimately with the Fool, and again, you've got the ego at the bottom of the deck there, so the ego is causing problems. But I feel with the Fool coming through, that's like the angel saying, yes, go for it, but it must feel like a new beginning. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Priyanka, thank you for the donation. Neil's feelings for me, and how does he see me in next action? So what does Neil want you to know at this time? So Neil is saying to you, you deserve everything the world has to offer. So he feels like you're the kind of person who deserves to be treated right, who deserves to be given the world. He's also very intimately attracted to you. He said, I want to make love to you. Now, that doesn't mean he's definitely going to do that. This is his feelings for you. So he's had fantasies about making love to you. And he's saying, you're my world. You deserve everything the world has to offer, and you're my world. So I feel he would make you his world. Like he's perhaps had a fantasy where he's making you the centre of his life, okay? There's nothing I want more than you. So I feel he definitely desires you. There's desire there, but he may be romanticising it like, oh, I want to give you the world and having all these fantasies. It doesn't mean he's got the strength or the courage to act on it. So what's his next action? That's how he sees you. What's his next action? Well, he's burdened at this current time. He does feel intimidated by you. So he's having all these fantasies about you that he's actually struggling to act on. Okay, so I feel like he sees you as the Queen of Pentacles, strong, independent, powerful, but he's burdened by his own life and his own situation. So I don't feel he feels good enough for you, and that's holding him back. So he's living a little dream about you, a little fantasy about you, but he's not actually acting on it. So perhaps giving some kind of clue that you're interested in him. And I don't mean you just like go, come and get me. You know, you just give him a little flirt or a little clue that, you know, you might be interested, and that may give him the push to take action. I hope that helps, okay? I'm just moving the chat up, guys. We've got Anjuan, thank you for the donation. DM's current feelings towards me. So what's your DM's current feelings? Do you know how special you are? So he wants you to know you are special, rare, unique, magical in his eyes, and he doesn't feel like he deserves you. I don't deserve you because you were special. Do you know how special you are? We made a promise, though. So I feel this making a promise is you made a promise before you were incarnated to come together, be together, sort things out, to have a life together. We made a promise. You made a promise. This is what he's saying. You made a promise to remember your worth and value, to remember how special you are. And he made a promise to overcome his fears of not being good enough for you. That's what's being healed at this current time, okay? So what else is going on? See past the illusion. The physical world is illusion. It's not real. You're being protected when you're not together. I feel there's lessons being learned at this time. You're learning to love yourself, believe in yourself, know your own value, and he's learning to feel good enough for you. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Laura, thank you for donating for Daisy D, honey. Bucket messages for Daisy D. What do we need to know for the beautiful Daisy D? I'm also going to pull us some purple cards because I know she loves them. Okay, they give me fear. So what does your masculine want you to know? Straight out, okay? I love our deep conversations. Now, these may have just been in his head. So he's either had deep conversations with you in the past he's thinking about, or he's going over these things in his mind, things he would love to say to you, okay? Sexy music, low lighting, you and I, intimacy, yes, please, when. So he's thinking about how he can come to you now. They're giving me an itchy back, okay? And it's upper back. So I feel that he's worrying that you're feeling unloved. So he wants to show you he cares about you. But I feel in his life he feels unloved as well. Not by you, in his life. Maybe he's never felt this love before this way. So he's never been loved before. That's what's coming through. The way that you love him, okay? Flirting and sexting turns me on. So he is definitely thinking about you in a sexy way. So letters coming through. You've got P, E, and D. Ped, that spells out. Or DEP. So maybe he wants to have these in-depth conversations. You've got I as well. Let me just turn these over. There's definite desire there. So letters you've got D, E, P, and I. Those are your letters, okay? You've got 555 because things are changing. You just need to give it time. He's definitely nostalgic about you. So I feel this is about some kind of conversation you've had in the past. Or he's thinking about you in some way. There's desire there. And he's also connecting with you through the spirit realms, which means he's connecting with you through the astral realms. Now, you are being guided to use rose quartz or clear quartz or some kind of quartz to bring a healing in. And he's trying to connect with his own freedom to move forward. But we've got Facebook could be significant. We've got no job, okay, spooky, and bald head. Okay, so spooky is about things happening that we can't explain. Something could be shifting or happening on Facebook as well. So if you're connecting through Facebook, or if he's on Facebook, he could be receiving some guidance on Facebook that feels a bit spooky to him. If he's got no job, that's changing. But this could be, perhaps he wants to change his job, or there's something going on with his job. And you got bald head. And that's about reflection as well. I know it's a strange one, but he may have a bald head, I don't know. If he hasn't, there's reflection going on, okay? They just showed me like a reflection in someone's bald head. I don't know why they showed me what they do, okay? But you've got D, P, and I coming through. I hope that helps, okay? Thank you, Laura, for donating there. I'm still waiting for a question from Universe, if anyone can see a card, see a question. So I'm just moving the chat up. Bear with me a second. We've got Bina. Thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz. Can I please know his romantic thoughts? Of course. So what are his romantic thoughts? I'll use some sexy cards as well. You can have anyone you want. I'm a mess. Why do you want me? Now, I know those aren't really romantic thoughts, but that's what he's thinking. You could have anyone. So he's blown away by you. He's like, whoa, you're a hot property. Why hasn't someone snapped you up yet? What's wrong with them? You know, why haven't they got you? He's not thinking there's anything wrong with you. He's thinking, what's wrong with mankind? Why haven't they snapped you up yet? But it's because you've got boundaries. It's because you've got, you're not going to just jump in with anyone. But he's like, why are you single? Why? You could have anyone you want. And I'm a mess. Why do you want me? So he does not feel good enough for you. So when he's fantasizing about you, what's on his mind, okay? He wants to hold you in his arms, okay? He's saying, use your imagination with these cards, okay? I've got to keep it PG. From behind, okay? So he could also be looking at you from behind. I want to hold you in my arms. I'm attracted to your soul. You excite me and stimulate me in ways I've never known until now. So it's not just about desire. It's about soul desire, okay? There are so many places I want to take you. So he wants to take you places, do things with you. And he's like, why isn't anyone else doing that? I love the way you look at me. And that makes him turned on, but it also scares him. I'm attracted to your body. Everything about you turns me on because you are warm and lovely. That's what he wants you to know. I hope that helps, okay? Just moving the chat up. We got Pooja. Thank you for the donation, honey. He met me on July the 5th. Will we meet again? They give me that song, we'll meet again, don't know how, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. So it could be on a sunny day. So will you meet again, okay? It's something you're manifesting, so the answer is a likely yes. Yeah, it's destined. It's destined and it's something you're currently manifesting in July, okay? So the answer is yes, you will meet again. Is there any timings around it, or it will feel like a new beginning? This could be in the new year as well, or something moving forward in the new year. And you've got the Hierophant. Okay, so this could actually move towards something real. This could be a commitment or marriage. Taurus season could be significant. But I feel that, yes, it's moving towards something commitment, sort of some kind of commitment here. Or it has the potential to. Because you might think that's not what you want, but the cards are showing it. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, next question is for Lady PSG. Thank you for the donation, honey. I feel my ex is looking to get me out of the company we started together because of his ego and arrogance. Any advice? Okay, well, you've got to think what's right for you. Okay, what's right for you? What do you need to know about this at this time? What do you need to know, okay? So you've got the Lovers there and you've got the Knight of Wands. So yes, he is wanting you to change something about the circumstances, but it's because of his feelings. It's not because he doesn't want you. It's because it's too intense. So I feel what's going on there is it's too intense for him because you've got the Lovers there, and that's why there's some kind of change going on. Now, there could be a choice in love, depending on what the circumstances are, if he's with someone, or that could be causing a problem, because this can be a third-party card. But I'm seeing this more as he's very overwhelmed with his feelings and his emotions. And if that's pushing him into his ego, he's like, can't deal with this. Okay, and that's why there's this shift or change happening. Because when I connect with the Knight of Wands as a reader, it's about adjustments around home, work, that kind of thing. And that's what you're saying. He's trying to kick you out of the company. But it's because his feelings are very overwhelming, okay? It's not because he doesn't love you, because that is very clear. And there's a new beginning for you. So see this as an opportunity for a new beginning. Okay, if you're thinking, right, okay, I'm going to have a fresh start. This isn't going to hold you down. If anything, it's going to push you forward towards something better. So you have an opportunity now. You're being rejected for a redirection to something better, far better. There's going to be a new beginning. Now, this could be something that manifests for you in the new year. So I feel the message is to have faith that things are shifting, okay? I'll see what else is going on with you. Oh, bye, Karina. Thank you for dropping in, honey. I'm sending you so much love. I hope you and Destiny have a lovely night. So he feels your presence driving him forward, and maybe that's also intimidating because he may feel like he wants to do something by himself, okay? He feels like a failure. Yeah, I feel that your presence there is also making him feel like a failure. Now, that's nothing you're doing. That's his own thoughts. So perhaps he's thinking, I need to do this on my own. And he's preparing to tell you some good news. So the good news could be about money or something that is actually good news that's coming in. So there is some good news on the way out of this. I hope that helps, okay? I'm just moving the chat up. We got Mia, thank you for the donation. Is it better to go for supply chain or PDP team at current work? I've been talking about both opportunities to people at work, nothing concrete. Well, first of all, you got really good news with the PDP. You got the Fool. So that's suggesting that's a good move, okay? So is it better to go for the supply chain, okay, or the PDP team? Let's just see what comes through it. So regarding the supply chain, I feel it would be the end of a tough cycle, and maybe there is something you're intuitively feeling guided to do. So you may feel pulled to do that, okay? But I feel like something would improve with that after October. And with the other one, I do feel this is what you're contemplating both. Both options are there. It's showing that clearly in the cards. You're definitely thinking about the PDP team because that's the move you want to make or you're being guided to make. But there is also something pulling you towards the supply chain. But out of the two options, what I'm feeling, the more more you move leaning towards more, or what the cards are leaning towards more, is the PDP team. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? Just moving the chat up, guys. So I'm waiting for Universe. I'm waiting for Universe to... Did you hear my bike thing go off again then? I've got to get used to that. I've just knocked the chat down. Didn't want to do that, did I? Is that everyone then? Am I at the top of the chat now? Just bear with me because I need to do Universe. Yeah, that was Mia there. So I need to do Universe. So I need to know what Universe's message is. Universe's question is, okay? I'm going to go now. Myself and the carrots are getting hungry. Have a lovely, lovely day, honey. What time is it there? It's early. Is it 10 o'clock there? 10:30. So I need to do a message for Universe. So obviously Universe isn't here, so I'm just going to pull some cards, okay? So Universe, I want to get a general message for you, okay? So what do you need to know? Laura donated for you. So 2 hours and 16 minutes. This is your message. So you may be feeling a lot of intensity at this time in your sacral chakra. So you could be dealing with frustration, sexy thoughts. You could be feeling your person around you. So make sure you channel that energy into exercise or spiritual things you're doing or creativity, or because that will help you to channel it. And write down what your deepest feelings are as well. So you could definitely be having some sacral chakra activation. And face your fears around this as well. So face your fears about things. And this could be about you being mysterious as well. I feel this whole situation is helping you to be a bit more mysterious. And if you are doing that, then I feel that's why you're picking up on sacral chakra energy. What else? Okay. Yeah, don't give up on what you want. And I feel your person is saying don't give up on me, especially between now and September. So they could be making big changes between now and September. What else do you need to know at this time? What else do you need to know at this time? You've got, there it is, rekindling, reconciliation, renewal, reunion. You've got the fire. This is why your sacral chakra is being activated. So it's very likely at this time you're feeling turned on, or you're feeling hot, or you're having fires around you in some way, heat waves, or you're seeing fires, or it's because of the passion and desire. And this could also be because of the taboo element to things as well. It heats things up. But I feel this is a sign you are coming back together. It just may be after September. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, I'm just going to nip the bathroom, guys, because we've been on for 2 hours. And then I'll come back and answer some out of the chat. So give me a second and then I'll be back. Just have a drink as well. Let me just have a drink. This is my new phone. This is my new phone, guys. Look how cool it is. Look at my, this is my, what's it called? Protector case thing as well that I chose. So this is my new phone. Angela's my screensaver. So I'm loving it. This is my new one. And this is my old one. So you can see the difference. So this is the new one. And this is the old one. Okay, so you can see the screen's totally different. Because this is the Flip 7. And this is the Flip 4. So this is the old version. So it's a lot different. It feels different as well. It really does. So yeah, I went in and they tried to give me a brown case. And I said, I want something girly and pink. And they got this one out the back for me. There was only one. So I was lucky to get this one. I don't think it's going to last long though. Because it's plastic. Whereas this one is like hard. And this one's flimsy, so it might break. So I'm going to have to be very careful with it. But couldn't get one like this. But yeah, I love it. So there you go. I still don't know how to work it properly. I've got to get used to it because I've only had it today. But it's fully charged now. And I think I can set it up so I can use it on the front screen and stuff. But I can't do it at the moment. I don't know how to do it. But that's my new phone. So yeah, there you go. My new phone. And there's the back bit again. And this is, I'm amazed that I can still use this for like YouTube and stuff. So I'm going to be doing work on this one, which is really good. So I feel it was going to help me to detach a little bit from things and have a little break. Because sometimes, you know me, I'm always on my phone, aren't I? Oh, thank you, Donna. I knew you'd love it, okay? Okay, let's answer some questions out of the chat then. So we're going to do Maggie first, who says, hi, Liz, thoughts and feelings of DMJ. So what is Jay saying to you? What does Jay want you to know? You may be seeing birds, okay? A bird's just flown past and got my attention there. So what does Jay want you to know? That's the card. See it sticking up there. It's trying to get my attention. He said, I'm working on my issues, okay? I want to make love to you. So it's definitely Kundalini. He's definitely desiring you, but he's working on his issues. So what are his issues? Obviously, you know what they are. But I'm working on my issues, he's saying. Even though I want to make love to you, I'm working on my issues. But he is going to move forward because of this passion. He wants a new beginning with you. He's working on his issues to be able to have a new beginning with you. And he's going to move forward towards you now. I do feel there could be contact coming in August. If it doesn't come in, okay, it will come in at some point. But I am picking up on the first 8 weeks after the new year could be significant. So I'm picking up on like January and February is significant for a new beginning, okay? The 8th of January could be significant as well, their actual date. Okay, but something is happening. There is movement taking place in this, okay? That's what he wants you to know. I hope that helps, okay? Hey, Amanda, I never catch a live. I'm here. I thought I'd come on a bit later because it is 6:30 here in the UK. I'm usually on first thing in the morning. So put your question in, Amanda, for me. You never catch a live. You've got the opportunity now. I want to do some messages for Donna Harvey, okay? So, Donna, what does Mark want you to know today? So, what does Mark want you to know today? You are their true love. You know it anyway. You're his true love. Okay, if anyone wants a priority question, you just need to donate to me, okay? But I am just pulling out the chat randomly otherwise. You are my true love, and he knows your twins. Look at that, Gemini. Now, I'm seeing that as knowing that you are twin flames. Okay, Gemini could be significant, but I'm picking up on Maurice. He knows that you are his one. You are the same soul, and he's confronting himself to be able to come towards you. So I do feel there's a confrontation coming in. When I say confrontation, I don't mean like it's going to be, like pistols at dawn, but it's going to be something that's going to get things out into the open. It's more like him confronting you and speaking his truth, okay? What else? We've got songs of life. I love that this has come through for you. Memories of the past are replaying in your head and heart. You have a strong soul bond and a deep inner knowing that you have known this person before. They know you and you know them. You will hold each other inside forever, no matter who or what else comes along. That's mine and my DM song, Songs of Life by Neil Diamond. So listen to that song. So if you're wanting a song card, there it is, okay? What else is going on between the two of you? Yeah, Amanda, just pop your question in the chat for me, honey, right now, and I'll be able to do it, okay? All is not lost. And I know you know that anyway, but all is not lost. Your patience and faith will be rewarded. Now, this could also be a huge sign for Wish right now, who actually lit a candle earlier. So I don't know if you're still here, Wish, right now, but that could be a sign for you as well, because that's someone lighting a beautiful candle. And that could be a sign for you because you did that earlier. But I feel this is a message for you, Donna, to have faith and trust because things are moving forward. I hope that helps, okay? I love your flower clip. I was wearing my flower clip this morning. Thank you, honey. I thought I'd put red on because I've changed into black. I've been out today and I wore a denim skirt and a yellow top, and then I've just changed into this to do this live. So I worked this morning, and then I had to go and pick up my new sexy phone, okay, which I've got here, which I'm really excited about. I've got a nice new cover, and then I've come back, had some dinner, and then jumped on to do this live. So Amanda, what's your question, honey? What's your question then? Okay, I can't see a question from you. You're asking how you put a question in, but you're not putting a question in. So I just need your question. Let me do Aruba while I'm waiting for Amanda's question. So Aruba says, thank you for being here, honey. And a big thank you to all of you for being here, okay? So Aruba says, hi Liz, my DM's current feelings and next action, please. May I get government director level job this year? So are you going to get this job this year? Well, you've been illuminated to something, so I feel you've got to go within for the answer. You already know the truth. There could be a slight delay around it, though. Now, just bear with me, because the thing is, when I'm picking up on your energy, the first thing that comes out is what you need to know. And what I feel you need to know is more about what's going on with your twin. Okay, because I don't feel these cards are connected with this job. I feel this is about your twin at this current time is in their hermit mode, missing you. Feeling the pain of the separation, or the fact that you're not together or you're not in contact. So I feel what you need to know first of all is that even when your person is quiet, they are missing you. So they're thinking about you at this time, okay? And they could be being illuminated to something in the silence or in the separation as well. So what else is going on, okay, with your twin? And then I'll check in on the government job. When it's like the angels have got out what you need to about your twin. He's in melancholy. You're better off without me. Poor me. He's in victim mode, okay? Because he's got to pull himself together, really, to level up, hasn't he? So he's saying, you're better off without me, but I've checked your profile. So he knows you're not really better off without him. It's more he doesn't feel good enough, and he's got to heal that. And he's saying, I've checked your profile. So he has looked you up online somehow. He is watching you, okay? But he's in hermit mode. So I feel he is in a bit of melancholy. Look, it's come out again. He definitely doesn't want you moving on, even though he's saying, oh, you're better off without me. He's feeling left out in the cold. He's feeling fed up, frustrated. You can't miss out on him. He's definitely in hermit mode. So he's been checking up on you. So what's his next action? He's kind of sitting around thinking how bad everything is, because he's in and out of, like, he doesn't want to be wishy-washy or back and forth, but that's how it seems. He's got to release himself from whatever he's in to move towards you the right way, and that's what he's currently struggling with. Okay, so he's currently, that was my ringtone, my new ringtone. So just give him a bit more time. He's like half in, half out in July. So just give him a bit more time. He's not quite ready to make a move because he's in hermit mode. So his next action is like do more thinking about stuff. So focus on this job. Focus on other things you've got going on. So are you going to get this job this year? Are you going to get this job this year? What do you need to know? You've got the King of Pentacles. Well, that's likely because this is you being the boss or bossing up in some way. So I'm seeing this King of Pentacles as you doing the job. Okay, so it's very likely. I can't say definite yes because it's not showing me that, but it's showing that you have the absolute potential to do this job. And the thing is, if for any reason you don't get the job, it's a divine rejection for a redirection to something else. But it's showing me you have all the skills and potential and everything to be this version of yourself in this job. You just have to believe in yourself. And if for any reason it doesn't work out, it doesn't mean you're doing anything wrong because you are absolutely qualified and capable. It's because there's something better. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, so I was waiting for Amanda's question. Let me do Amanda and then I'll do Our Best Is Yet To Come, okay? So obviously I'm prioritising super chats, but I do want to do Amanda. So Amanda says, my question is Mike coming back and is he missing me? So what does Mike want you to know? What does Mike want you to know? he feels like he doesn't deserve you, okay? So again, it's like poor me, victim mode. Oh, he's got to level up, really. And he's saying, do you know how special you are? I don't deserve you. So he sees you as very special, very rare, very unique. So of course he's missing you. He just doesn't feel good enough for you. And that's causing a block, okay? So is he coming back and is he missing you? I feel you know he is anyway, because you can feel and sense it. He's got to walk away from something first. If he's walked away from you, it's so he can come back. But I feel he's got to walk away from something else. So he's got to walk away from even his own fear. Or so there could be a shift coming in August time. The full moon in August could be significant. I'm not picking up on the full moon in July. This is the full moon in August. So he's got to heal himself first. Health and happiness is his birthright. He needs to do what makes him feel happy and healthy. Stress, so he could be very stressed out, creates dis-ease in the body and mind. Choose a healthier path, choose love. So being with you is a healthier path. So I feel he's got to walk away from something in his life to have a healthier path. And that's what he's currently realising. So you think about his life at this time, okay? What's his life like? Is he dealing with a lot of stress? Is he in a situation that isn't serving him? What is it that he's got to walk away from? Because that's what he's going to do. Because he knows that that will make him healthier. This isn't walking away from you. This is walking towards you. Walking towards you around the full moon in August, okay? So, and the thing is, if he's stressed in this way, he's unhealthy in some way. I'm not saying he's an unhealthy person, but he may be going through a lot of stress that's making him feel unhealthy. You don't want to be subjected to that, okay? And you've got soon on top of the deck. All the other cards are that way round. So soon. So he is coming soon. He is coming back soon. He is missing you, but there's a lot of stress. The mother of his kids. I'll see what's going on there. Are they separated then, okay? Are they not together? Because if he's got it, obviously maybe that's who he needs to walk away from, or perhaps she's causing him stress. Something's going to change or happen very quickly. So there will be a change, okay? And he is struggling, and it's money, okay? He's struggling with money. So this could be like if he needs to provide, but he's focusing on building and creating more money and stability. Financial gain increases of assets, and it's in reverse. So I feel he's struggling with money. Okay, and so that's what I'm not saying he's like destitute, but he may feel like he hasn't got enough because he's giving, and he perhaps feels like no matter what he's earning, he's not going anywhere. So that's what he's currently dealing with. And there could be some delays around this until December. Okay, but I'm feeling he's walking away from something stressful around the full moon in August, but he may still be struggling financially until December. And that could be if he's got kids and he's paying for Christmas and things like that. So just recognise if you're not currently together, you're being divinely protected. There's always a plan. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, I'm going to do the donations then. So we've got Our Best Is Yet To Come. Thank you for the donation, honey. Will I get a new job soon? Successful career. So will you get a new job soon? Will you get a new job soon? Hey, everyone. Thank you for being here. You've got the Hierophant. I feel this will be a commitment. You want a job that you're going to commit to. Something that you can make part of your life. You know, like the Hierophant is about spiritual growth, and it's also commitment. It's something that you can do that feels like a commitment to you, where you can work on something real and substantial and beneficial. So I feel that the opportunity is there. Okay. And it will be something you commit to. Something for your higher good as well. So you've got journaling. Journal about this. Write down what you want. Think about it. Think about the type of hours you want, the type of money you want, and then you're going to manifest it, okay? So writing about your feelings and activities stirs creative ideas and builds your confidence as a writer. I'm not saying you're going to be a writer. I mean, you may use writing in your career, but this is about you manifesting and then allow yourself to receive. So write it down in the present tense. I'm so happy and grateful now that I have a wonderful new career. I love the work that I do. I am successful in the work that I do, whatever it is you want, and then allow yourself to receive it. Open your arms to welcome the blessings and answered prayers that God is sending to you. So there's absolutely an opportunity on the horizon here. Okay, now this could be manifesting between now and March, okay? Let me just bring one of these in as well. What else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? You've got limitless universe. I love that. So the universe is boundless and abundant. Open your heart to receive without limits, walking in the truth that your dreams do not take away from others. So in other words, there's absolutely an opportunity out there for you because this is a limitless universe, but you must believe to receive. So start by visualizing and manifesting. I hope that helps, okay? We've got next question we're doing is for Panthera. Thank you for the donation, honey. Liz, I feel like Angel Michael's with me all the time. Does he have a message for me? Also, what do the live turkeys that I see mean? Is it about Thanksgiving? It's also about abundance. Seeing turkeys is a great sign about blessings, and obviously you're connecting with Thanksgiving about being grateful, but it's also a sign about blessings. It just gives me a noise in my head. Blah, blah, blah. But it's about blessings on the horizon. It's about you manifesting great things. I'm looking for Archangel Michael. Here he is. So it's a sign from heaven that between now and Thanksgiving, you're manifesting great things. You know, for us in the UK, we connect with Turkey at Christmas. So it would be like over the next 6 months or so. They're just giving me the noise. You know, the gobble noise that the turkeys do. So you got strength. He's definitely giving you strength. So Archangel Michael is saying, I am with you. Because you're saying, I feel he's with me all the time. And he's saying, yes, I am with you. Okay? I will give you strength when you need it and the courage and power to follow and pursue your dreams. Okay? So he is with you, helping you to go towards your dreams, whatever they are. Okay. What else? Okay. Does that sound like a turkey noise then? Luke, believe and trust. I love this. He's also helping you to believe and trust in your journey. He's going to come into your dreams, okay? So he's going to help you to know what's going on through your dreams. But he says, before going to sleep tonight, say, Archangel Michael, please enter my dreams and replace fear with faith and trust. Let me be filled with strength, courage and confidence. And maybe that's what you're already doing. But I feel he's going to come into a dream and show you the truth, okay? What else do you need to know? What else does he want you to know? Let's bring in, let's bring in a Light of Justice card. What else does Archangel Michael want you to know in general? Okay, what do you need to know? You've got reflection. Love this. So you could be seeing things mirrored back to you. And obviously you're seeing turkeys for a reason. It says take time to revisit the past and figure out what you want to do. Knowing what you don't like will show you what you do truly love. So things are being reflected to you so you can change your thinking. That's a bicycle. So I've got to get used to that noise. It's my new text tone. It's like a text tone email. It's for email real. I don't get text. I get emails, okay? What else do you need to know? You've got the Lover's card and you've got the High Priestess. So trust what you feel, especially about what's going on in your love life, because you know that your person desires and wants you and is going to make the right decision. Okay, so the High Priestess is showing you that you know your truth. You're being guided to trust your intuition. So what is the turkey trying to say? So I want to bring in the twin flame animal oracle. I'm not expecting a turkey to come out, but I want to know what the guidance is. So obviously I am picking up on abundance. That's your message. But what's this turkey trying to say to you? What's this turkey saying to you? Illusion, age is illusion, and I feel this is a message about any gaps or differences or whatever's in the way. It says age, and I'm not saying there's an age gap between you, there could be, but it says age gaps or other differences, and differences could be like the fact that you're single and he's not, or other things, religious beliefs, whatever it is. Differences serve the connection as these prove that love has no barriers and truly does conquer all. So really you've seen that turkey as a sign that your love is going to conquer all. That you're going to get through the challenges and be together, possibly by Thanksgiving or Christmas time. I hope that helps. It's very powerful. You're not getting old at all. I'm 50 now. Okay, so age is illusion, as you know. So Crystal, thank you for the donation. Guidance on business with G regarding Cosmo is feelings for me. Guidance on biz, I'm not sure what you mean. Guidance biz with G regarding Cosmo is feelings for me. So I'll just do what are his feelings for you. Okay, what are his feelings for you? You've got, I'm so afraid I'll lose you to someone. I hate separation. That's the message. Now, you could feel separate. Now, if this is work related, okay, you may be afraid of you moving towards someone else with a business idea, or That's Cosmo, isn't it? Okay. So guidance with business regarding Cosmo with G as feelings for me. So who is G? Is G someone you're working with, or is G your twin, or what's G? But I'm picking up on, if this is business related, G is perhaps concerned that he's going to lose you to someone. In other words, you could work for someone else or go and be with someone else work-wise, or you could be doing something else. So there's fear around this. Gary, okay? Is Gary connected with work then? Because I'm getting this message coming through that Gary doesn't want to lose you to someone else. So if that's love related, for example, that could be his fear that you're going to move on with someone else. But I'm picking up on this as like you could have a business with someone else, or you could go and work for someone else, or he could lose you in that way. Okay, or he could lose you to this business or something like that, that you could be so busy with your business that perhaps you haven't got time for him. I hate separation, okay? New person came into my reality, we met, and okay, so it could be that perhaps he's thinking that he could lose you to someone else, or you could get so busy with this business that you don't care, or you're like busy, you're focused on your business and you haven't got time, that he could like be separated from you in that way. I hate separation, so perhaps he doesn't want to be apart from you. So he could also have separation anxiety. He may have latched onto you and he's perhaps not liking it when you're not together. He's feeling a pull towards you, okay? There's definitely feelings there. What else? Yeah, look through the illusion. So the moon, on the surface, he may be acting cool, but how he's really feeling is connected with you. There's a partnership there. So I don't know if you are working together, but there could be an opportunity for that. But there's definitely a partnership there of some kind. I hope that helps the case. There is feelings there, but he's saying, I don't want to lose you to someone else, or I don't want to lose you to this job, or I don't want to lose you. Okay, let me just get you like a business message as well regarding Cosmo. You've got commitment. So if you're committed to this, again, it's interesting that card's come out when I feel like he's worried about losing you to someone. It could be that you're giving all your attention to this business, like you're committed to that, and he doesn't want to be. It's like this business could be like a comic partner to you. Like you're putting everything into this business and he's thinking, what about me? Is the time for me? It's like you're married to that business, and this could be because you're getting it off the ground or you're doing something with it. That's the message I've got coming through. I hope that helps, okay? I'm going to say no more donations now, please, guys, so I can catch up, okay? Because I've been on for nearly 3 hours. So no more donations after, I think it was Raluca. So no more donations after Raluca. Interesting, he's the one who out of nowhere stopped texting, okay? Well, the thing is, he may have done that because of his own fear. They do that when they're afraid. Perhaps he's thinking, oh, well, I'm going to pull away first because then I won't get hurt. So you've got to remember that there is sometimes self-sabotage going on for like protection reasons. So he could be trying to protect his heart. I hope that helps, okay? Divian, thank you for the donation, honey. What does Argon thought and feeling for me break up in December 2022? So what's he thinking and feeling about you at this time? He admires you, okay? And he's saying, don't give up on me, please. So he knows it's been a long time, but he's hoping you haven't given up on him. And he's saying, I do need you. So he does recognise he needs you in his life, and he's admiring you. So he could be watching you at this time. But I feel admiring you is about admiring you as a person as well. The person you are, the way you are, the things you do, the things you've done. He admires you. There's no bad feeling there or anything like that. And I feel he could be watching you. You've got power animals guiding you. So let's have a look at that, okay? So your power animal is with you. So what power animal is with you? Straight out. You've got the gorilla and you've got the wolf. Now, this is powerful because even though you've not been together since 2022, you are linked telepathically. So the wolf is a sign of that. It says, use your psychic powers to connect in the 5D and to talk to your guides and angels. You are a powerful spiritual being. But in relation to him, you are connected in the 5D. So you'll be connecting through songs, signs, dreams, readings, all of that. And he is becoming a leader. So I feel gorilla is helping both of you. It's helping you to become the leader in your own life, to perhaps also take that step back, which I know you do. But this could be about you taking control of your career or other things you've got going on. And this is him stepping up into his masculine power in a way. So being a leader is about being fearless in the face of adversity and taking chances. So he's being guided to do what he feels is right inside, and that's take a chance. So I feel he is being guided to come back to you. And he does admire you. Let me just pick one of these as well. What else has he been guided to do? Your mirrors, you're going through the same thing. And in the silence, it brings clarity. So I feel he is spending a lot of time isolated. You're going through very similar things. So you could be seeing mirrored numbers. You could be waking up at the same time in the night. You could be feeling a lot of the same emotions. So there is a lot of feelings going on. Let me just get one more card. What's his next action? He's got to get balanced. He's not feeling balanced yet. Yeah, he's freeing himself from something he's trapped in. Now, that could be fear. Okay, but he's not feeling balanced enough to come in, and you're being guided to surrender and let go. So have faith in the process. He does think about you a lot, you know, because this is about he's focusing on the cup. So he's focusing more on being with you than not being with you at this time. So I feel in the past he's perhaps focused on the negatives and the stress, and he's come out of that. So he's closer to reaching out than he was. And remember, everything takes time, so trust the process. I hope that helps, okay? Raluca, thank you for the donations. Obviously, I know Raluca's donated and then she's donated again. So I've got Raluca, I've got Wild Youth, and then I think I've got Raluca again. So Raluca, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, can I please have a message about the health issues that B is having? What is it the angels want us to know? We couldn't find the medical cause of it. Okay. So do you want to tell me what it is, or do you want me to just channel it through? Okay, because if you tell me what it is, I can use the book, okay? So what's going on? Okay, so if there's like a name for it, you need to let me know in the chat that I can look in the book, okay? So we've got lower back, so it could be affecting his lower back, or it could be the reason why is financial concerns as well. So regardless if he's experiencing this or not, he's got some kind of financial worry. So financial stress is also causing a problem. Financial concerns and fears, the desire for more is healthy, the feeling of lack is not. Use affirmations that you have enough, like I'm rich in all things. So he's got some, even if he's not talking to you about this, he could have money worries. So financial concerns could be affecting his lower back, and that can obviously affect all the body anyway. What does Archangel Raphael want him to know? We've got there is healing taking place, and a chakra cleanse will help as well. So cleanse the chakras. Now, obviously in the lower back area, this can be connected with the base chakra as well, and the sacral chakra. So cleanse the chakra system. Intense headaches, high blood pressure, and dizziness. Interesting. I don't mean interesting, like I mean interesting as in Bram picking up on back pain. So it could be stress over money causing these problems. Even if he doesn't think he's stressed about money, there's something unresolved there, because whether there's back pain or not, I'm picking up on the financial issue, okay? So he intuitively knows what to do. Now, the thing is, you intuitively know what to do. So maybe you're thinking a chakra cleanse will help, and it will. But there is healing that's possible there, okay? So you know what to do intuitively, and I feel he does too. And I feel that's also a sign that the body knows what to do to heal itself. So you're saying we can't really get to the bottom of it because it's all these things. Okay, headaches, high blood pressure, dizziness. So if we look at, let's look at, because dizziness is vertigo, isn't it? Let's have a look at that. I mean, you may have done this already. So let me look at vertigo. Okay, I think it will be under vertigo. Vertigo. There we are. Oh, it says see dizziness. Okay, see dizziness. So dizziness. Dizziness, where is it? Dizziness. Feeling dizzy, just looking at this. It says flighty, scattered thinking, and refusal to look. So the reason he's experiencing these things from a spiritual perspective is because he's been refusing to change his life, okay? He's been flighty and he's thinking, overthinking back and forth in what he wants to do. And that's why he's experiencing these things. And this could also be connected with stability, which is connected with the back. And obviously finances are affecting with that as well. So if he affirms, I am deeply centered and peaceful in my life, it is safe for me to be alive and joyous, it will start healing. Okay, because what's he doing in his life? He doesn't feel safe, he doesn't feel alive, and he doesn't feel joyous. So that's affecting his balance and everything. So he's not feeling balanced, is he? Okay, he has stress and money. I know what he had to do and did tell him it changed his life. Well, there you go. So that's it. Intuitively, if he has a fresh start and he walks away from all the karmic BS, He's going to be free of all the physical things. And the thing is, if he remains stuck, it'll only get worse, because it's like being on a merry-go-round. If you're on a merry-go-round for long enough, you're going to throw your guts up. And that makes you feel dizzy and sick, okay? So let's get a message about your journey. What else do you need to know? You've got, and this is the thing, you may question where his loyalty is. And that can also affect him, okay? He is thinking of you right now, so he does love you. It says someone you love is thinking of you right now. I hope that helps again. Because he's got to find his own way. You can't make him do it. You can guide him to the water, but you can't make him drink the water, remember, like the horse in the water. I hope that helps, okay? And Dew, thank you for being here, honey. Hi, dear, can you please tell me timing around when my twin will be honest and finally tell me he loves me? Well, it will be when he feels safe enough to do so. When he's not feeling pressured or stressed. And I'm not saying you're pressuring or stressing him, but he may feel that in his own life, okay? So is there a timeline around him being honest with you? Is there a timeline around him being honest and telling you how he feels? Well, in less than a month, something's coming, okay? Maybe you wanted to do this since June. Okay, there was another card that moved. Yeah, I'm not picking up whatever that is, but in less than a month, something's coming. I'm not saying he's definitely going to be absolutely honest with you in a month, but he may be more honest than he has been. So in less than a month, something's coming, okay? I feel like he's wanted to do this since June. So what does he want to say to you? I think about you non-stop. So you're always on his mind, okay? He does need you. I feel like if he could tell you something today, it would be, I do need you. What else, okay? What else? I'm not taking any more donations. I'm just going to answer a couple out of the chat when I'm done, okay? So I've been on for nearly 3 hours. We've got a tower there. So he's got to go through this tower first to have union. You go through the tower to get to union. So just have faith that whatever's currently going on is leading to union. Okay, you've got to let go. You've got to let go as well of the need for this to happen and allow him to do it in his own timing. So if you let go today, it's very likely in less than a month he's going to open up in some way. I hope that helps, okay? Liza, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, a message from my DM. So your DM is saying, look at this, union will come. You're going to see 1111. So if you're seeing 1111 already, constantly, it's a sign of your union. So obviously, like if you see a stag, you know you're going to be in union, but your sign is 1111. And I feel he's seen that too. He does need you, okay? He said, I'm sorry I hide my emotions. I think about you non-stop. And there's a fight in my head daily. Now also, I feel that could be a sign for you, wild youth as well. So I was going to say youth there, because you know, I'm sorry I hide my emotions. I think about you non-stop. So that could be an extra message for you coming out there as well, okay? So take that if it resonates with you, and union will come. But I feel Liza, what he's saying is, I'm fighting in my head daily about this because I know we're going to be in union and I know that I need to express myself. So he is struggling with that, okay? So why is he having a fight in his head? Okay, why is he having, you're in my dreams, he's saying to you, that moved on top of the deck there. So why is he having a fight in his head at this time? Because he doesn't want to lose you. He's worried about you moving on. He's seeing you single and in your power, in your own right, doing your own thing. Okay, and he's worried about you moving on. He knows that he's got to make a choice or a decision. He doesn't want to lose you. His desire for you is so strong, he has panics about you moving on with someone else. And it's because you're enjoying life and doing you. So his biggest fear is you moving on, okay? And that's why he's in this fight. I've got to do something now because I'm going to lose you else if I don't make a move. He wants to give you his cup of love. There's hope there. I'm getting June until February as a timeline. June just gone to February as a timeline for movement. There is hope in this. Things are manifesting. Union is close. Even 11/11, like the date 11th of November, could be significant. I hope that helps, okay? Shawnick, thank you for the donation. Liz, I decided to be with someone else's name. Oh, my chat jumped up. Sorry, hang on a minute. Let me go back. I decided to be with someone else. His name is Bilal. I hope I said that right. And any message about this? He wants to get married if it's okay with us. And Twin said he will come again and not did after I was attracted to someone else. So in other words, what you're saying is I'm being with someone else and he wants to marry me. Is that what you're saying? He wants to marry you. Well, you've got to do what you feel is right for you. So if you feel he is definitely your person, then obviously marry him. But if there's a hint of doubt, then obviously you've got to do what's right for you. Don't just marry him because he's offering you marriage or you have a connection with him. If you feel like if your masculine turned up and knocked on your door and said, let's be with me, be with me, and you'd say, right, bye, Bilal, then obviously you've got to think about that too. So, yeah, and this is the thing, your twin hates separation, but they are hiding their emotions, and that's probably causing a problem. So should you get married to this person, or what's the guidance coming in? What's the guidance coming in? There's the Tower there and the burden. I feel if you marry him, it's going to be a burden. I'm not saying don't do it, it's your choice. The cards say what the cards say. So I feel if you do end up marrying him, it's going to be a burden in the long run. You're going to feel like perhaps you've made a mistake or it's a big burden. So I feel you need to give it more time. If you're going to marry him, I feel you just need to give it more time before you actually follow through on that decision. Okay? So, yeah, you've got eventual positive outcome, which I feel is connected with your divine masculine, okay? And your dreams coming true with your divine masculine. So, again, you've got to be wise with your choice. And this could even be a sign if you give it more time, it may make your dreams come true marrying him. But I feel if you rush in, it won't. So I feel you've got to be very careful what you do. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with being with him. You've got to follow your own path and do your own thing. But you have to also be honest with what you're feeling. I hope that helps, okay? Raluca, thank you for the donation. Can I have a message from my DM's higher self about our connection? I received today a love song from a friend and felt it was a message from my DM's higher self and had tears when I listened to it. So what's his message from his higher self? This is my new deck storm oracle, okay? What's the message from his higher self? What's the message from his higher self, okay? He needs to release the burdens of his physical self, okay? Given his worries to God, he does not need to carry them anymore. So his higher self knows he doesn't need to carry these burdens anymore, knows he needs to let go. He knows he's carrying a burden around. Again, this is why he's ill, because he's walking around with this cross on his back. So his higher self knows what he needs to do, but he's still carrying these burdens around. So his higher self is saying to him, give your worries to God. You don't need to carry them anymore. Release the burdens. So it's like he's letting you know that he knows what he needs to do, okay? And yet, fear is an illusion. The lion is guiding me, or the lioness. It's like you're the lioness to him, the lion. So he knows his fear is an illusion. It's just overcoming it, isn't it, okay? What else does his higher self want to say? I'll be back. There you go. Please don't leave me. So it's almost time. So his higher self is saying he's got abandonment wounds about you leaving him. His higher self is saying he will be back and it's almost time for that to happen. I am his lioness. I love that. There you go. Anything else you need to know? Anything else you need to know? You've got the Queen of Cups and the Two of Cups. There you go. His higher self is saying you're my dream person. We belong together. We're going to make it work. So it's a sign about coming together. I hope that helps, okay? No more donations, please, guys, okay? Because I want to answer some out of the chat. I've been on 3 hours. So Gypsy, I appreciate the donation. Thank you, but no more donations. So Gypsy says, how is my DM feeling and thinking about me? So how is your DM feeling and thinking about you? How is your DM feeling and thinking about you? He needs a bit of space to work this out, what he's going through. He's saying nobody comes close to you, which means he doesn't feel, or he's never felt the way he's felt for you with anybody else, but he does need space. So he is saying, I just need a bit of space to sort myself out. So why does he need space, okay? Why does he need space? To be able to have union or to be able to move into a commitment or a relationship with you. He needs space to work out what he wants, to make some kind of change. He needs space to move. And that could be to move towards you. When I connect with a Knight of Wands as a reader, I connect with a move as in a house move or a change. So I do feel he needs space to work out what he needs to do. This could even be he needs more space. So he may want to move out to where he is, his current circumstances, to have more space. Now that could be moving away from a karmic partner, or he could be moving to a new place with more space. So this space may not be about being away from you at all. It may be about him needing space in his life in a physical sense of where he's living. So he can actually build on the relationship with you. So this could definitely be about him being able to have a life with you in a new place, a new space, okay? What else does he want you to know? We've got time for a breather, okay? So this is again about space. So I feel he does need some time to have some time to process his thoughts about his next move, because I feel he wants to be free in some way, or he wants to have a bigger place, or there's some kind of move he's going through. It could be a change at work, or it could be a house move. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, I'm going to answer a couple out of the chat, okay? So I want to do S.A. Rosie. Says, hi Liz, can I get messages from Wiz1 from your lovely sensual deck, okay? Is it the sensual love oracle? Is it this one? I'll give you the PG version. So he's saying let's play games. Now I don't feel he means as in mind games. This is like sexy games. On your knees, he's saying. Use your imagination, okay? You're the only one who has ever really turned me on. Send me a picture. So he gets turned on when he thinks about you sending him pictures perhaps even on your knees. You can imagine what he wants to do with you when you're on your knees. There's many, many things. And let's play games. So he may have fantasies about playing a little game with you. It could be role playing. It could be other things. What else does he want you to know? He said, yeah, I want to romance you, but I also want to F you. Now, that's very primal. You know, he said, I want to romance you. Of course I do. But when it gets down to the nitty gritty, I want to rip off your clothes and have you. So there's a lot of desire. You bring out his romantic side, but you also bring out that primal desire. So I feel he would romance you, but he'd also push you against the wall, and, you know, it would be very quick and exciting. What else does he want to say to you? Okay, what else does he want to say to you? What else does he want to say? Things will change. Things will improve for us. We just have to have faith and keep trusting the universe. So you may be seeing 111. I feel this love I have for you deep in my heart and soul, and not being with you in my daily life is like a constant dagger in my heart. So it does hurt you not being with you, and there will be change. I hope that helps, okay? Oh, thank you, honey. This is my Glow Getter wig, but I have trimmed it, okay? That's why it's shorter. It was down here, but it was really, you know, getting a bit flyaway, so I trimmed it. Okay, but I love this wig, I do. My hair's growing now. It's about there. Okay, but it's curly and flyaway, and obviously it's going grey, and that's why I love wearing my wigs, okay? It's not a vain thing. It's an exciting thing. It's like, oh, I can wear any colour, any style. I love it, okay? So I want to do... High Priestess says, hi Liz, one of my crush's current thoughts of me. I decided to get to know someone new instead of staying stuck on my person. Obviously do what you feel is right for you, you know. So what's your crush want you to know? Your crush is saying to you, I watch over you. Now, I feel that's he's watching you, but I feel he's very protective of you. So he feels protective of you, your crush does, okay? But he's saying, I watch you, I watch over you. So he could be watching your socials, okay? I hate separation. So he doesn't want to be apart from you. So he does feel drawn to you. And I'm so afraid I'll lose you to someone. So he may have really big abandonment fears, like separation anxiety. He may worry about you moving on with someone else. So he could have jealousy issues, and he could worry about you being with someone else. So he could have self-confidence issues. He may not feel good enough, and that's why he's watching you, okay? There could be something changing in the situation around Scorpio season. And you've got Ace of Wands. So I feel there's a lot of passion there. So when I'm picking up on this, first of all, I feel that he's changed since he's known you, or been aware of you, or been watching you. And he does desire you with the Ace of Wands. A lot of Kundalini there, a lot of desire, chemistry, passion. That's how he feels for you. And I do feel he's definitely watched you and done things. So I do feel you can make that out yourself with the picture. So I do feel he's definitely thought about you and done things, okay? And he thinks about you doing those things. But you could have a big shift coming in with this connection between Scorpio season and March. So Scorpio season comes in October. So October to March could be a significant timeline for this moving forward in a positive way. But I feel at the moment he's doing a lot of watching and thinking and doing things. And, you know, whatever the situation is like, it feels like if it is stuck in any way, it's because he's a little bit afraid of being hurt, or he sees you as this goddess, and he's like, whoa, you know, do you really want me? So he may be worrying if you have feelings, or he may be worrying about messing it up. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Zana says, hi Liz, what is blocking my DM from coming forward? Okay, he's a shy guy. I'm not surprised, you know, if he's doing things behind the scenes. Okay, that's where he feels safe. It's like someone playing a game, they become the hero in the game, or having a fantasy, they're okay in the fantasy, but they don't do it in real life. But he will, okay? He's going to change. So, okay, so what is blocking your DM from coming forward for Zana? What's blocking your DM from coming forward? He's got to get stronger, okay? It's the thing, he's got to stand tall and move forward and be bold and speak up for what he wants and stand up to people, and that's what he's struggling with. Says it's not as hard as it seems. You have the power to change. So there may be a change he needs to make that he's struggling with as well, but he's got to get confidence. He's got to be more confident within himself to stand up for what he wants in his life. And he's currently daydreaming about you. He's doing a lot of fantasizing and thinking and wanting you and wanting that cup, salivating over that cup, but not taking it. Because he's got to stand tall, there's fear. So I feel that he's definitely needing to man up a little bit in a way. And I'm not saying he isn't courageous, he's your twin, but I feel he needs to take action instead of just wanting you. He's got to take the cup. And there is good news coming in, okay? So I do feel he's learning how to do this. They give me a lot of heat in the body when I'm connecting with you. So there's a lot of passion. What else? Yeah, forgiveness is here. Behind the scenes, the angels are bringing you together, and that's the truth. Okay, and I do feel it's also about him speaking the truth. That's the block. And there needs to be some forgiveness. So there's hope in the situation. That's why you've got yellow flowers. But I feel the message is there's also something that needs to be healed or forgiven, and that can be a block on both sides as well. I hope that helps, okay? No more donations, please, guys, because I'm going off, okay? I just wanted to answer some from the chat, okay? Let me write it in here, okay? I wish I could stay on all night, guys, but I've been on for 3 hours, and I'm on in the morning as well. So if you don't get a question tonight, I will be live in the morning. It's 7:20, so I will be going off soon. So Mercedes, thank you for the donation. I appreciate all the donations, but obviously I'm going off soon. So future with me and Billy, thank you. So what's the future between you and Billy? What's the future between you and Billy? Well, the thing is, if you get in any turmoil with him or there's been any pain, it's going to turn around. So I do feel there's going to be if you have compassion for the situation, it will turn around, okay? He does feel like he does need you. He knows he's hurt you, but there's been pain. He doesn't want to lose you to someone else. So I feel whatever the struggle is, that will heal, okay? So he intends to heal the hurt. There will be a healing of the hurt. So he's fed up and frustrated as well in his life, and he's finding the strength to change. So I feel there could be a turnaround in October. October could be a turning point. He's finding the strength and courage to speak his truth and make his move, becoming more brave enough to start again. And he could be fed up and frustrated about himself at this current time. So where is it heading? It's heading towards a new cycle. Okay, let me just pull another card. What's the future between the two of you? What's the future between the two of you? King of Wands. So I feel he does want to be loyal to you. Loyalty. There's a lot of passion and desire there as well. Okay, and you've got Gemini. So Gemini season could be significant, but this is more about you being connected. So I feel you are connected, or you will be connected in the future. Like I don't know if you see this person as your twin flame, but I am picking up on their energy, what and you've got power animals guiding you. So I feel really there could be some big turnaround around October time. So if there's been a lot of pain, that's being healed now, okay? So the animal guiding you is you're making space, you're making room for each other. So you've got the kangaroo. It says make room for more in your life, clear the clutter within you and around you. So what I'm picking up on is there's some kind of healing or cleansing going on between now and October to let go of the past, and then I feel a new beginning. So if things are a bit up in the air at this current time, you can expect a change around October. That's the message. I hope that helps. I feel you do have a future once all the toxicity has been released. And he is going to be loyal to you. I hope that helps. Like he wants to be loyal to you. Like everyone reads tarot different. The King of Wands, when I connect with it, is loyal. People say he's a player and all these things. This is how I channel tarot. Loyal. This person is like marriage material if they get their head on straight. I hope that helps, okay? I'm going to do a couple more, then go off. So no more donations. Let's do... Exo Jean says, may I ask what is the letter I like, feelings and intentions towards me? May I ask what are I's like the letter I see, I. What is I's feelings and intentions towards me? So what are his feelings and intentions towards you? So he's saying to you, I'll be back. So his intention is to come back, okay? So he is coming back. And he's saying to you, I don't feel good enough for you. So the reason he perhaps run away or hid or whatever he's done is because he never felt good enough for you. Okay, he didn't feel good enough for you. And that's nothing to do with you. That's to do with him. Okay, so he's saying, I will be back. I just didn't feel good enough for you. So once he's healed that wound, he'll be coming back in, okay? And you know this probably through your third eye anyway, because I'm sure you're receiving signs about it, okay? So use your intuition to see the truth. So the signs are showing you at this current time that he's coming back, because you've probably seen his name or connected with him everywhere. He's been sick with a chronic illness. Well, there you go. So clearly that's also affecting him then. So if he's got a chronic illness, he needs to heal that too. And that will be because of stress related. Like every illness, dis-ease comes from dis-ease in the mind first. And it manifests in the physical body. But he is coming back, okay? And he has a vision of that. So he feels like in the past he was trapped. And that could also have caused him illness. Okay, because when we feel trapped, we can have lung issues and all kinds of things going on. So I feel he's saying, I am going to release myself from all this stress and struggle to have a new beginning. So I've got August to February as a shift. So he may still feel trapped in his body or whatever he's got going on in August. But between August and February, that's when you're going to be able to have a new beginning. So by February, I feel he's come out the other side of whatever he's going through and he can plan with you. But he is coming back to do that. I hope that helps, okay? Tandy says, may I have messages from Jay? So what's the message from Jay? Do you trust me? So there may be trust issues. Maybe he feels like he's let you down and you don't trust him anymore. You're so worthy of love and I just hold you back. So, and I feel this is more he holds himself back. He may hold back his feelings. So he knows he's sabotaging things with you. Because he feels you are so worthy of love and you're amazing and he perhaps doesn't feel worthy of your love. You taught me so much, please don't give up on us. So even though he's saying you're worthy of love and I hold you back, in other words, that's like there's maybe someone else out there for you. He doesn't want you to give up on him. Okay, he wants you to know that he is changing and going through a transformation. What else? Yeah, Eight of Swords. He's trapped in his own mind and his own fear, and it's his ego keeping him blocked, but he has a vision of being with you. So if you give him time, I feel he's going to change anyway. What else do you need to know? Anything else? You've got strength. He's finding the strength and courage to speak his truth and make his move, becoming brave enough to start again. I hope that helps, okay? It's me, Namira says, can I have a general message? What's the general message for you? Look through the illusion of whatever's going on. If you're thinking your person doesn't want you, he does. He's just afraid of taking the cup at this time. Okay, look through the illusion of social media. You are telepathically linked. Okay, so you have the ability to connect in that way. What else do you need to know? And I know you're asking me general, but that's a love message coming through. And you've got the grass isn't greener on the other side. The path always leads back to you. So wherever your person is, whatever they're doing, it leads back to you. And I feel you're being guided to remember the grass is green where you water it. So make sure you're working on what you're wanting at this time, manifesting, and putting your focus on the things you want in your life, and that will grow. And a blessing is coming into your life. Could be a baby, but a baby is significant to a new beginning. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, I'm going off, guys. So I'll be back on tomorrow morning around 7:30, 8 a.m, depending what time I get up. Let me just do Madeline quick. Am I on the right path, okay? Are you on the right path, Madeline? There's a current block, okay, but you're on the path to union. So if you're asking about love, yes, you're on the path to union, even though there is a current block. There is a block, but it doesn't mean you're not going to be where you want to be, okay? That your person may have to fight for you. Okay, so yes, there's a current block, but you will end up in union if that's what you're asking about. This is your happiness. This is your fulfillment in a relationship, okay? You're moving towards that even though things are blocked. So yes, you're on the right path. Affirm it. I hope that helps. Okay, I'm going off, guys. Have a wonderful night. I'm sending you lots of love. Thank you all for being here, and I'll see you soon.